The map is Cavern Coast from Parklife. We are asking
I thought it looked familiar. That's such a good map choice.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'll tell you what, shall we get them started and then we will...
Sure, yeah, 100%. Let's go, yeah.
Right, so 3, 2, 1, and go, go, go.
Rock and roll. Okay, this is really cool. So yeah, are there mod restrictions, or is it just totally open-ended today?
This is, as near as you want to call it, totally open-ended. We have a couple of mod restrictions as usual. You may not use the import features of either PO or Move
of course,
It,
true.
because we want people to build everything they're going to build in the one event. Also, no use of no population modifying mods, just so that your populations are all the same, the vanilla base game. Other than that, any assets
does that mean no demand mod anymore?
You can use your demand mod.
Oh, okay.
I can't take that off anyone. I can't take that off you.
You know, I don't use it too often. I actually don't think I've used it even once in the competition.
Yeah. I don't... Oh, hello, Chris has got an Ernie.
Rock and rail. We gotta change the
rock and rail.
Title. Change the title. Let's go right now.
Go on, let's do it.
Hell yeah, BB.
Let's go for rock and rail. Just because we can. So
how do we start the poll in chat to see if there's interest in me hosting a 3-hour?
No.
No,
no, we don't.
Son of a gun. No, I would host. That's what I'm saying. I host. You can take the day off. Don't worry.
Less than 2 minutes in, folks. An Imperial Jedi does the 3-hour thing.
Listen, it wouldn't be me. This is on brand, okay?
It is. I mean, when we took over, we did say that we would be happy to drop that one, but no, Jedi comes straight back in, barreling in with the 3-hour questions.
I'm just saying, I'm volunteering if there's interest.
Yes, I am sure that there is lots of interest. I am absolutely convinced of that.
What's the harm in giving me the stream key for the day, right? Oh boy.
Just all the harm. Just a correction, Minxie. I did not build the bot that's not working particularly well. That bot is streamer.bot that Kiggy recommended. So there you are, Kiggy. You're on the hook there. So straight in we have Teddy using... Is Teddy building a bridge out of monorails? Do we think that's what's going on here? Let's have a look. This is... He's using train track.
I think, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, he's using train track. I did see a monorail turn up. He's now going for the one-way train track. Minxie's asking Jedi, could you do the recruiting to give
Let's go.
Minxie a break? To be fair, I think you should recruit people anyway. I think, if you just randomly dropped into someone's chat and said, "Psst, city's in a snap, you want in." Kiggy is correcting me slightly and saying that Pumpkin also requested helped recommend this spot, so Pumpkin's on the hook as well. But to be fair, I blame Pumpkin is a general meme around here.
Oh wait, Teddy does have monorail there. Yo, you're right, eh?
Yeah, I thought I'd spied that monorail with Teddy. Right, there's a poll up. Oh, Kiggy's put a poll up about whether you should be able to host a 3-hour event. Just look at the responses that could be given to that.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. So what we're seeing here as well with Eclipse Chris, he's using the UK road pack. That is a fabulous road pack by McWelshman.
Yeah, left-hand drive too.
Yeah, left-hand traffic. The only thing that I don't like about this road pack, and I do wish it would be changed, however, I already know that McWelshman is not planning to do this. So if anyone does want to fix this, please do.
Yeah.
Is and hopefully get permission to upload it, is that it doesn't work particularly well with intersection marking tool. And unfortunately, I value intersection marking tool over UK roads, even in a UK build for me personally.
Yeah, it's a shame some of these like legacy mods and the ones that took like forever to do, you just can't expect them to get re-updated.
No, you can't. I mean, it would be lovely if someone could go and do that. And of course, there's Eclipse Chris with the classic start to any
absolute
UK style.
Classic. Yup.
There's
he's so fast at this, eh?
He is. But everyone these days is really quick at what they do. You've got Giggle there already getting a sizable chunk of that road infrastructure in, sort of winding around the beach. So there's definitely eyes on beachfront properties here.
Very organic layout for both of them so far.
Yeah, fabulously, really working with the terrain. I love to see it.
And Teddy out there at a 12 already. Let's go.
Oh yeah,
This guy's gonna build something so ridiculous. I love it.
I mean, when are any of these fine folks not going to build amazing things? By the way, we know that Tails and Wings is not loaded in. At the end, Tails will be given extra time to make up for this. That is something that we're absolutely
Yeah, I feel like at this point, Tails should do a restart and try with loading screen mod.
Do you know what? If
It
you
seems
want
like
to
there's a
go
conflict or
into,
something been hanging.
if you want to go into her chat and suggest that, feel free. Technical help, I'm happy to suggest things. In fact, shall we drag Tails in here and suggest that over voice?
Well,
Just
I
to
can tell you
say-
that's okay.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But yeah, definitely do that, and we will give Tails some extra time. We're certainly not interested in putting a first timer that far behind. Of course, Tails did extremely well with the wonderful Planet Coaster build that she did. Again, reasonably new to that game as well, and built us some fabulous things. Now, we're seeing Teddy back in the game that he loves, obviously. We saw Teddy and Tails last time in Planet Coaster in a snap. Both very new, reasonably new to that game. Teddy, very experienced. Remember, he has got.
Teddy's in the zone. Teddy has a 1,000-mile stare already. Teddy is so damn good. I'm so excited. Look at that. So smart with the canal opening.
Oh yeah,
Completely.
completely. But sort of coming back, what we're seeing is, Teddy back in the game that he knows incredibly well. We have Eclipse Chris back in. We have Giggle in a game that she did so well in. Remember that last time she tied with Teddy. Now we have approximate asset counts for each of our participants this time. Teddy Radko has gone up. He has got more mods, more assets than ever before. Would you believe it is all the way up to 40? Hi there, Isumiwa. Isumiwa, if I've pronounced that badly, then apologies. Please correct me.
Isumiwa, that's correct.
Isumiwa, excellent. So Teddy is all the way up to the magic number of 40 mods. We have Tails and Wings, I believe, has got around the 400 mark. Giggle Psycho around the 7,000 mark. Eclipse Chris over 13,000.
That's kind of where I float around.
Yeah. How much RAM do you have, though, Jedi?
64. I had to go to 64 to keep that alive.
Yeah, you're the same as I am, then. Would you believe that Eclipse Chris does that on 48?
I could see that, but that's a bit of a tough ask on a big city.
Oh, I know. Oh, thank you very much. That was a resub, not a first chat. Thank you very much for that resubscription. So we have, let's sort of, tell you what, shall we start chatting to people with the idea of letting them plug their channels like we plug ours occasionally? I think we probably should do something like that.
Yeah, we need to hear from, I think, Teddy especially on this madness.
Well, funnily enough, you mentioned the madness, and what we'll do is we'll say, hi there, Teddy, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm thinking. Hello, London.
Dude, you have the best thinking face. I don't know what you're up to, but this looks awesome so far. I don't want to say anything, but my God, yes.
We are doing a thing, guys. We're doing a thing.
I think it's so clever to have the openings for the fairies like that.
Oh my word, I know the thing. I've never driven across that thing, but that thing is probably a couple hundred miles away from me.
We are going to try to make the Fort Worth. No, that's good.
That's
the fourth
Texas.
bridge in Scotland.
Yeah. The fourth
Very
bridge,
cool.
Of course, the fourth bridge being a bridge that once you finish painting, you have to start again.
Yes, exactly. It's a continuous job, right? But it's such an iconic bridge, and it's a rail bridge. It carries rail.
It does.
I can make it with monorail tracks. So it's like a rail plus rail.
So you're making a rail bridge for rail.
Yes.
You've
so
really,
that's the idea.
Yeah. No, that's incredible.
That is the idea.
Minxie Rose is correct, probably as normal. Assuming what was the wonderful human that subbed for 6 months all at once. Well, thank you so much.
I need to, but I have a thinking phase right now because there's a lot. I realize there's a lot of thinking before this is getting anywhere near.
Yeah, you're brave to attempt this.
Yeah, this is
and a whole city as well.
Sorry,
and a whole city as well.
A whole city? Oh no, but oh no, no, don't do me like that. Oh my God, you scared me.
Oh, dude, that's what you just said right there. That's very clever.
Yes.
By the way,
this is going to be the
That's the look. Yeah.
beginnings of Arch.
I feel like ordinarily I would introduce you to the co-host Teddy, but I think you recognise this voice as the
Hello Jedi.
This inimitable voice of Jedi. And all right. So Teddy, I was about to ask Jedi. Teddy, would you like to promote yourself? Tell everyone what you're about, other than being the reigning champion of Cities in a Snap in the closest competition ever.
Ever, yes. I'm Teddy. I like to build. Oh wait, what am I doing here? I like to build cities in City Skylines, and I like to do weird stuff with monorail tracks. It's like my favorite thing. Even when we did Planet Coaster, I did monorail. So it's like this feels. Actually, I'm super excited today about this. Yeah, that's me. I stream sometimes on Twitch. I wish I did more, but yeah.
I know the feeling.
I've been working on a new map the last couple of days. So if you're interested in a really cool City Skylines map, keep your eyes on the workshop, and there might be something for you. So,
ooh,
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, we've just had a message through from Kiggy with the words "hat roulette."
Hat roulette. Oh,
yeah.
I don't think that's how it works, Kiggy. Though. Kiggy.
Yeah, he'll. I'm sure.
They'll figure it out. Okay, no. Okay, I need to do this. I'm sorry for the. I'm just the kind of like extremely distracted right now. Oh yeah,
great.
Yeah, Kiggy, it happened.
Yeah,
you
haven't really got time to talk to us too much, have you?
No. I need to do a quick. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're switching hats. It's a feature of a stream. Thanks, Kiggy.
All right,
no hat. Oh,
hat roulette.
It's rigged. It's rigged.
It's
no
rigged.
Hat.
He's hatless. Right. Well, now that we've done that, I am going to have to quickly respin Teddy's stream just because it got a bit. What's it? We're back now.
Okay.
We are
too
back
much
now.
stuff going on.
We used up too much internet.
No,
damn
it.
It's Londo's stupid, silly setup that doesn't work particularly well. Doing Londo stuff. I will take the blame for this. This thing is held together by spit and duct tape. I tell you.
We've talked about the bodge before, and like I appreciate the bodge. The bodge is the solution. Even sometimes the bodge will hurt you, and it will be a painful experience. But the bodge is
the bodge is the answer.
The bodge is the answer.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kiggy. I'm a bit. Why do I have a no hat? Yeah, sorry.
Oh, Minxie is exclaiming that you have hair, Teddy. This is of course a novelty.
Yeah, it's of course something you don't often see, and people don't believe me.
No.
When I say I sometimes have hair, but
yeah. No, I think people think the same of me when I say I have legs. Like, no, streamers don't have legs. We just don't.
I don't. Yeah, I don't have any.
I thought it was streamers don't wear pants.
No, yeah, I've streamed in. I think I've streamed it.
Streamers wear pants.
Yeah.
Damn it! I'm doing it all wrong.
Wait, Jedi, are you saying you never wear pants on stream?
Oh man, for the longest time I didn't. No, I get up and dance too often.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yes. Right. Kiki's asking what pants are. I had no idea.
Pants are optional, apparently.
I'll give up on that one. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Jedi, you could, if you really wanted to, get up and dance around even without.
Well, that's true. That's true. Pants does mean something different in UK
talk.
Here.
I'm talking American.
That's true.
I'm talking in American and Canadian. I am talking that side of the Atlantic. Otherwise, I'll call them underpants or undercrackers.
When it comes to pants, it's kind of funny actually. I have a new pair of like shorts, and they're blue. And I thought I was wearing them for the longest time today, but it turned out I was just wearing a pair of blue boxers, and I just, oh shit, I wasn't actually wearing my pants.
You're like out of the store when you realize this.
Yeah, like, oh shit, fuck.
to be fair,
fortunately I never left my home, but I mean, I could have probably done that.
At least they weren't budgie smugglers.
Yeah.
That's from Kiki as well.
God. It's not the Borat style, I guess so.
Yeah, no, we're not having that conversation. Keep it vaguely PG, please. And by the way,
Okay,
apologies
okay.
to everyone. Whenever we chat to Teddy, you're going to get a bit of language. Apologies for that.
I was about to say a swear word and apologize for being foul mouthed,
Yeah.
as one does, I guess.
Yes. We all know that Teddy has a bit of a potty mouth.
No.
And on that bombshell, we should probably go and have a chat. Actually, before we do, you are going up against Giggle Psycho, Eclipse Chris, Tails and Wings. You have been recently up against two of these people before. So what do you
Yes.
think to your competition?
They're obviously extremely talented. Like, I mean, Giggle is always like giving me so much inspiration recently with
Yeah.
and it makes me happy. And Tails, like, I know the aesthetics they did in the Planet Coaster stream, like that kind of stuff transfers to City Skylines absolutely, like
It really
and
does.
it's like, so I'm so excited to see what they build, and also super excited to see Eclipse Chris, because I know that Eclipse Chris likes rail and UK rail, and
Oh yeah,
I'm
big time.
super excited to see what Chris has to say about my my cursed bridge taking shape right now.
Dude, this is epic so far.
We will only find out what he has to say about it at the very end, because I'm not spoiling this for any of the builders.
Yeah.
They
don't
do
spoil.
not get to know. But oh my word, in only 15 minutes you've got this far. You've got to a bridge.
You should take some screenshots, if you have the patience along the way.
Yeah.
I
I'd love to see that. I would love that.
Yeah.
Get them in the Discord.
Damn,
yeah,
you're so good.
Thanks,
Samus
guys.
is apparently the master of cursed things. Right, Teddy. I'm sorry, Jedi. I have to do this. Teddy, do you and Samus want an exhibition match where the theme is build the cursed thing in an hour?
That would be so funny, because Samus is really, I like Samus the final resort.
Oh man, a Blur stream, I would love it, dude.
Do it. I want to see the cursed builds in a snap.
Yes.
We need to do that.
Yep. Okay, I'm actually up for it. Thanks.
Right, we'll
thanks,
arrange
Samus.
it. Right, if Samus is up for it as well, we'll arrange that. We'll have a 1 versus 1.
Yes.
Who can build the most weird curse thing? If Samus wants to do it, not going to ask for an answer now. Samus will tell me as and when. But yeah, I want to see something like that. I mean, there are other people that could go up for that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've commented that quite often that I'd love to see a PO in a snap or something like that, where you're given a couple of buildings and you've got to do PO or whatever. Like,
I think it's a cool idea, but I don't think I would do the PO if you're trying to ask me.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah,
it is.
Mostly because I don't use PO myself. I really tried it. I mean, I've tried it a little bit, but
yeah, how do you manage without PO?
Try to get Leader of the Monkeys doing that. I would love to see Leader of the Monkeys doing that.
She is one of the best, if not the best. With PO.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we've just had this conversation of we want Leader of the Monkeys in on this one.
Yes. Oh, I can try to convince her as well.
That's it. Go for it. Come on, Teddy. Let's get Leader of the Monkeys in.
Yes.
Let's get her in this.
That would honestly be epic.
People need to see the sort of the genius of that.
Man, I'm still subbing her. I got her emotes right now, eh?
Yes, let's go.
Oh my word. Q-Boy's already DM'd her. Teddy's trying to convince. Jedi's trying to convince. All I'll say, folks, is nobody else try and DM one particular individual, please. And also, anyone that is trying to convince someone, if they say no, no is their final answer. Don't kind of push.
That's a good point. Yeah. Also, I'm sorry, Leader of the Monkeys, for if this brings you annoyance, but I am your biggest fan. Please,
we're not going to nag. Please. By the way, thank you very much, Warren G 1286 for that follow. Q DM'd her when we first mentioned her. Thank you very much, Q. Yes. But yeah, obviously, we don't want to sort of start overstressing people out. This is fun. This is not stressful moment.
That's fine. It needs to be enough. Fun, on a casual basis.
Yeah, we're doing it for a laugh. We're doing it because we all enjoy it. Jedi's put Leader of the Monkeys emotes in.
Let's go.
Samus will think about it. That is great news, Samus. And we'll see you in a bit. And with that, Teddy, we should probably say goodbye because we've got other people that we need to sort of say
Yeah,
hello to this
That
evening.
makes sense. Makes sense.
So thank you very much, and we'll speak to you somewhere around the halfway mark.
Yes. Yes. Great. Oh, the progress. It's actually.
Oh my word. That is. Jedi, what do you think? Just before we go and speak to Chris, like, this whole setup.
I literally don't even know what to say. He is so damn good, dude. Like, I'm sitting here trying to. I couldn't even come up with that idea, let alone execution. That's so smart.
Oh yeah, it's so smart. And the idea of building the bridge out of rails, like, that's the kind of thing I love, is not just, not just using rails as we're sort of
Oh no, did Tails just go down?
back up though, back up.
Oh, thank God. It's one of those days, eh?
It is. Do you know what? I've had one of those days. We are all having one. But do you know what? We're going to get through it because this is Cities in a Snap Rails. We're going to stay on the rails. We're going to keep this one on the tracks. Yes, all the rail puns. Folks, put your rail puns in chat.
Very very good.
All of your rail puns. Get them in chat. Let's do it. Let's meme on this as hard as you like. And speaking of memes, we have the master of the rubber duck meme that is Ernie. And Ernie's human. Hi there, Eclipse Chris.
Ah, hello.
What's up, dude?
Hello. I
That's
spy
Jeff.
Ernie.
Again. Oh yeah, Ernie's in the background and also in the foreground.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, Ernie's going to dish up something decent for you today, hopefully.
Oh, very nice. Well, you
Hopefully.
you know that chat can't resist a bit of Ernie. So, for those unfamiliar with Eclipse Chris, number one, why are you unfamiliar with Eclipse Chris?
Everyone should know about me by now, I suppose.
Yeah, that's a
Because
good
of
point.
Ernie specifically.
But well, yeah, we all know who Ernie is. Like, Ernie needs no introduction, but I believe
No
there's a
introduction,
human
of course.
behind Ernie. So would you like to take this opportunity to plug your stream, plug what you do on the internet?
Oh, of course, yeah. I suppose the internet is the place to do it, seeing as I'm on it. So I do stream City Skylines predominantly on Sundays, and I've been doing a single save since the latest DLC. Actually, no, before the latest DLC came out, it was 2.5 years ago now, when Sunset Harbour. That was it. That's the one. When Sunset Harbour came out, I started my city, and I'm still doing it. It's a UK build, lots of detailing, lots of fun.
Yeah, huge, immense amounts of beautiful detailing. I believe have you still got it where everything is hand plopped?
Oh yeah, everything in hand place
that's crazy,
nowadays.
man.
Yeah,
Same save too. That's absolutely wild.
Oh my word. Okay, this is the thing.
Talk about value, though, eh, for the price of the game.
Oh yeah, massive value.
Yeah. So,
We don't really care about this side of it. I can go there.
So, what do you think to today's map choice?
What can you say? There's no rail connections.
Yeah.
So I've got to make it look pretty.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh wait, are there no rail connections on the map?
No, because he hates
No.
everything.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
So I might do the third hour,
Yes, let's go.
I'm going to regret this, aren't I?
You know, that does add to the challenge, though, eh? Because you can do an internal rail system.
Well, you can do an internal rail system. There are mods that will allow you to build an external rail system if you like. You can add your own. You can also remember that, what is rail? I only said the word rails. That's
I'm going to
all I
have something
gave
fun
away.
for later. You'll just have to wait and see.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm not going to divulge my plans, my evil Ernie plans, until later.
Yeah, excellent. Kiggy apparently missed the result of a poll we had earlier. Yeah, I missed it as well. Oh,
The
no,
Railway Trench.
Never mind. The Railway Trench, nice. Go on, we're going for railway puns in chat, so if you want to come out with one, go for it.
I don't want to derail the conversation.
Well done, Chris. Do you know what? That's
Well done.
definitely
Well
up there. That's definitely up there.
That's pretty good. Come up on the spot.
That was brilliant from the spot. Well done, that man. So you are up against Teddy Radco, Tails and Wings, and Giggle Psycho.
Oh, look at that. Oh, hello.
Oh, are you doing a retaining wall with that?
Oh, hello.
No, it's just a viaduct.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is this a bridge
Yeah.
episode?
The stream delay, as I was asking that. Yeah.
I don't know which viaduct I want though.
Yeah.
I've got so many choices, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you started, you are so good. You are so fast at building this now.
Oh,
So,
like, you're starting
I
layout,
need to
you're
go to
just
the
motoring,
bridge.
eh?
There we are. Oh,
Ju-
that's quite nice. That one. I like that one. I'm going with that one.
just to get us back on track.
Yes.
Oh, got him.
You've got Teddy
I
Radko,
did give out
Tails
the
and
conversation.
Wings. Yeah. You've got Teddy, Tails, and Giggle to go up against. Who? What do you think of your competition? Do you know them all?
I'm not too familiar with Giggle and Tails. I know Tails. But I do know is that they have done coasters and won that.
Yeah.
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 That's as far as I know.
Newer to cities. I think they've only got about 8 hours.
Okay.
Yes. I think it's about 15. I think it is in double
Oh, it's
digits
15.
now.
Yeah, I got my math wrong. That's right. Yeah.
But just to give you a reminder, Chris, in case you didn't see it, Giggle Psycho and Teddy Radko did tie in the last the last event. We had to run a runoff vote.
Runoff vote. Wow.
Oh, that's right.
We had to do it, so you know that tells you the quality of Giggle's building right there.
I think I actually looked back on that and actually saw a bit of it. It looked pretty decent.
And of course, you have also won Cities in a Snap in the past.
I've had a couple of times, I think.
Yeah. UK Towns back a couple of years back. I remember that when you won.
I have a thing for UK towns, I think.
Yeah, funny that.
Hometown advantage too, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, but he was going up against
all
suppose
these
that's
years
probably why I do
later,
it.
it's never gonna happen. I just keep thinking of, like, just make it, but no, never gonna happen. Can't get the UK vibe.
Yeah.
No, I'm probably not going for too much for UK. I'm trying for UK, but I think my building thing's a bit balked and it's kind of like a bit all over the place. But it's just a backdrop.
Nah, it's fair.
No, I feel like the layout you did was really it looked organic and just you were so fast at doing it. I was just
I'm going for something organic, but in terms of the building style itself.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Because I normally place every single building by hand, and I detail every single garden by hand as well. I don't like the vanilla gardens or.
No, you take the
anything
lazy
like that.
approach and do districts, and then apply the theme to the district.
Yeah, I think I haven't got the mods working because I don't use them.
Fair enough.
I think
Yeah.
that's probably it. Let's see if I can
So,
get all this done. There we go.
so with that, is there anything? Are there any plans that you do wish to divulge other than obviously what we've seen so far?
There may be more Ernies, and there'll be definitely some rails.
More Ernies and
Or
some
rail
rails.
themed.
Yeah, this is honestly one of the coolest themes. The rail thing, I'm so excited to see. I mean, really nervous about
I love trains, and I have a place in my city
Same.
which is
I love
called
them.
I Love Trains.
I have to say, I do remember Minxie telling me that when we announced the theme rails, the first thing she got was a DM from you saying, "You are getting me in this, right?" Like, yes, of course, we're getting you in this one.
I love doing rails. So
Yeah, you and I both. No, it's a theme I've wanted to do for a while, and thought, you know what, let's get it done. Let's have some fun with it.
And you decided to cause mayhem and pain and suffering. General Kenobi.
Well, to be fair, I will divulge to chat that this is there's an in-joke between Chris and I to some degree with this. My first ever Cities in a Snap, I had got a plan for a railway theme. It was UK towns, and I thought, UK town, railway. There's so much you can do there. And that was the first time I'd ever seen a map without a rail connection, and it completely stuffed up what I wanted to do. So
you decided to
obviously,
cause it to us too.
well, I couldn't not, could I? Like,
Yeah, I
why did you
didn't
ever
even think
I
about
was
that.
gonna
That's
be
crazy.
kind?
It's such a challenge.
Yeah, I was not going to be kind about this. You know, we've got like 3 absolute legends of games
I thought you
for
were going to
Snap.
take 3 hours. I was like, it's happening, people.
Do you know the temptation?
I would.
I think that started as a meme, and now Jedi is genuinely hoping for a 3-hour
Dude, I
competition.
don't even know, man. That is just the longest one in Skylines to this point, that running joke.
It probably is.
That happened in like 2017 or something, I think.
I mean, I think was Kaz. Yeah, Kaz was the host
It
at
was
the
like-
time.
I think it was like one of the first ones he hosted. It was just after he
Yeah.
swapped with Lemon.
Yeah.
I'm for some pure
Yeah.
shenanigans.
And I tell you what, I'm sorry, Jedi. I have to do it. I have to ask you to do this. In fact, I'll do it in a minute after we've finished chatting with Chris. But we
I'm
are going to
scared.
sit and watch this PO shenanigans. Partly for selfish reasons, because I want to see exactly how Chris uses this asset, because it is a wonderful asset. Vertex
I like that
editor.
a lot
I
too,
see
yeah.
it from here. Yeah, I see it now.
You should be able to stretch it theoretically.
You probably can.
Yeah, see this part
You-
of PO I don't do, I do like the lazy man approach. I would take like that way, yeah.
Yeah. Although you have got a bit of
Like
texture
breaking
stretching.
stuff out or
Anyway,
taking floors out of a building, you know,
Yeah.
to shrink
Oh,
the
I do that
apartment
all the
down. Like,
time.
oh my,
Yeah.
good, I
I
can't even
take
think about that, dude.
shops off of buildings and stick them on other buildings.
Yeah, see, even just that, man, like what you're doing,
Yeah.
this is the witchcraft part as far as I'm concerned.
It's just the easiest part as far as I'm.
Oh
Th-
god, don't
this
ever say that. I have
part-
no idea.
Because it's
in
just
all
moving
honesty,
nodes around.
I don't even know what that
It-
means. Well, I
it's
do,
not
obviously,
as
but you know what I mean.
complicated as you think.
I guess I
Honestly,
didn't really try
it's...
this though.
Do you know what we ought to do? We ought to see if we can get, like, Chris,
Oh, hey,
if you
Annie.
would do it. We need to ask Chris and ask one or two folks who do PO to sort of do a bit of a PO. Hi, Ernie. I remember. Is that an Ernie garbage truck?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It won't be surprised.
I remember when they came
Bruh.
out.
There's a bike. There's some services. There's Ernie's, and there's also just a normal car. I
Brilliant.
think
Didn't
the bike's really
Ernie-
tiny. It's funny.
Didn't the Rolling Ernies come out in interchanges in a snap when we
They
both...
did, yes.
I'm sorry to sort of bring
Oh,
up,
that
you know,
was such
back
a
in the
good.
day,
That's been an ongoing good series too. The intersections.
but that one when we both broke the at the time host Kaz by doing stupid
Oh, yeah.
memes. I've got to bring
it's fun
the Pokemon meme
times.
back. I've got to bring that back.
You know, I don't know how.
I'll
we
leave it.
can do
It's
this, but
gonna
we
look a
gotta
bit
dig
ugly, but I'll do
through.
it like that.
We got to make like a greatest hits, Find some of the old clips.
I hope we can. I hope we've got some of those classic clips around. But yeah, of course, everyone, please clip anything that you think is going to be classic now as well, because we do need to get a channel trailer up, and I think a channel trailer has just got to be something we're all laughing at for the right reasons.
Agreed.
That has to
Oh,
be
yeah.
done. Right. We're going to let Eclipse Chris go and carry on building his city, folks.
I'll try.
Everyone say bye to Eclipse Chris.
Bye
See you
bye.
soon.
Bye, Chris. Bye, Ernie. Oh, yeah, you've just heard an Ernie squeak. Bye, Ernie. Right. So, we're just before we go and chat with our other couple of participants for the early chat, just for those who are unfamiliar with the meme, would you like your opportunity to explain the meme about 3 hours and how it's not
Oh,
us
man,
being cruel to you?
Dude, it's like a one-liner. It's not even that crazy. Yeah, I genuinely thought that I had 3 hours in the competition, and we were an hour and a half in, and Kaz was doing the interview with me, and he asked just something. Oh, it's a very ambitious. You know, you've only got like half hour left, and I was like, oh, I don't even think he said no. I think I said I had 3 hours. I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting halfway through, so I think I got enough time to finish it. And he says, well, you know, you've only got 30 minutes left.
Yeah,
Something to that effect. I can't even remember this now. It's been so long.
it was something like that. I think the thing is,
Yeah, on
you
the
had...
spot, like that realization, oh my god, dude, I still have nightmares about that.
The thing is, he did remind you just before that it was a 2-hour event.
Yeah, I
And
think
you
my brain
had-
broke or something though.
Yeah, and you had taken part before as well.
Totally, yeah.
So,
and like chat,
yeah.
like one of my mods knew I was saying 3 hours and was like telling people not to like correct me, you know. So it was pretty deep meta.
So you were properly getting, you know, yeah.
Well, I would just casually mention it, and then no one would say anything, and I I don't know. I just went with it.
Yeah, that's probably about right. You see, a good Canadian gentleman, too polite to correct his mods.
But yeah, I feel like that might be a clip somewhere. That realization that it was in fact 2 hours, and I had 30 minutes left, and I had to fill in like a whole city. That was real.
If that's a clip on your channel, can we have it, please? Because that
Yeah, I
has
had
to
to dig
be.
through. I know there's some clips for sure from the snap days. I just have so many clips, and it's so hard to like search through them, you know.
Oh, isn't it just? And anyway, hi there, Ignis. Hi there, Bobber Mateys. Remember, folks, we are still looking for our rail puns. I will rate your rail puns. Minx is saying that making you get PO was the best thing she ever did for the communities, for the memes. At which I have to ask, how is Waffle Creek?
Oh, dude, that's also one of those things I cry about. That the simulation fails when I try to load it. So that's one of those cities just kind of in limbo.
Oh, no.
I know. Got to around
that is...
250,000 population, and just I don't know what it is.
Wow.
It's just too big to load.
Wow. I think you might actually need 128 gig of RAM.
I don't know. So I don't think it was the RAM. I feel like I just did too much stuff. Like too many intersections were like stretched out. Too much, just like borkage. It all added up.
I'm sure we'll find a way. We might have to find a way of getting that back loaded somehow.
Yeah, there's like
I'd
4 or
love
5
to do
cities
it.
over the last few years. I just can't get them going. It just always gets that simulation fail. And if it does load, it's like when the bottom quarter of the screen is working and the top half's like blue.
Yeah, even if we have to find a way of wiping the pop out of it or something, I'd love to see that
that's a
back
cool thought
loaded
too,
in.
actually. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure there might be an option in either Traffic Manager or in Loading Screen Mod or something like that. I'm sure there'll be a way to find out. But let's talk. Tell you what, before we go much further, let's have a chat with Tails. Let's bring her in here. And hi there, Tails and Wings. Now, again, I believe we're going to be type chatting with you tonight. So
We'll do our best not to distract you with too many ongoing questions as well, eh?
Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll ask a few questions at once.
Or even easier, like maybe some yes/no stuff.
So, well, what do you think to the map? What do you think to your fellow competition? And what do you think to Skylines and taking part in
Damn it, didn't we
Cities
say not too many questions here? It's like 7.
That's only about 3. I did them all at once.
Who are you? What do you do? How do you like the game? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I love
it. And I'm seeing plenty of rail there. We'll sort of talk about what we're seeing on screen while this is happening. Tails is loving the map. That is great news to hear. I'm loving the scenery that we're seeing. I'm loving the starting of the rails that we're seeing going in as well.
Yeah,
So
challenging map.
wonderful.
There's no outside rail connections. I didn't realize that till I think it was Chris that mentioned that.
Yeah. You're amongst giants again. Yeah, I think I know two have won a Cities in a Snap, and then Giggle has tied with Teddy. So yeah, it's big. Definitely agree. You're definitely amongst giants. But you know what? We're seeing some wonderful things on your screen. We are seeing wonderful creations.
I feel like, kind of speaking from experience, it's almost like you don't worry as much who you're up against because you just have so little time. You know what I mean? You're just like straight focused and laser sighted on your own stuff.
You're a little thrown off by Cities not loading, and for a bit completely forgot how to use Move It. Well, the slightly good news is we can give you some extra time at the end. So once the stop button is pressed, you will have 5 more minutes before we ask you to stop. We can't give you the full 10 minutes that you lost, but we can at least give you 5 of those back. So hopefully that helps to some degree. I'll tell you what, we'll ask at the end what the issues were. I think trying to ask you to type that out now would be too much. That, I think what we'll do is we'll say, everyone go and follow Tails and Wings, who is a wonderful streamer. We're not going to bombard you with more questions because we know we're taking time out of your building to do this. So thank you very much for taking the time to type out answers to these questions. Thank you very much for, taking part again, and we'll probably chat to you around or just after the halfway mark.
Excited to see what you have finished, by the way, too. I really like the detailing with what you started with.
Oh, it's some fabulous detailing. So thank you very much, and we will let Tails go and carry on doing building. So yeah, there was Tails. Now, seeing as we didn't give Tails as long an interview, I think we're going to focus on Tails' screen for another minute or two and just sort of have a look and enjoy the vista. And what a vista. And in comes the rail yard depot. So we're looking at potentially a rail yard here.
Yeah, it seems like Chris and Tails going for a rail yard with a maintenance yard kind of thing.
Yeah, and you know, this level of detail is something that's fabulous that I really enjoy seeing. And so we've got a couple of those buildings dropping in right now.
Oh, that's a nice pack.
Oh, it is lovely.
Yeah, I love
mean,
this is pretty diverse for being like a rail category. You're not all seeing the same thing, which is nice.
It really is. No, it is great. I love this diversity. I love how everyone is really trying to be unique, trying to do their own thing, leaning into their own strengths. I mean, sort of. I'll tell you what. Let's hold that thought. Let's go and have a chat with Giggle as well, shall we? I think we should do that. In fact, we will. Hi there, Giggle. How are you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Right, let me just quickly do a quick thing there and refresh. And we're back. Excellent. Just your stream was stuttering on my end, so I did a quick refresh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, only so much internet, you know.
No, there's only so much string and spit to hold this thing together. That's on me. I'm
can
sure.
I say a really bad train pun?
Okay.
Go for it.
Does a train have teeth?
Does a train have teeth?
Well, of course. How else could it go choo choo?
Wow.
Okay, now let's start the interview. Well, that was kind of, oh boy.
Gil, we have
was
Imperial
saving that
Jedi
one.
as a co-host tonight.
Yes, I see that.
All this stuff.
So what do you think to the map? What do you think to the theme for the evening?
Good. I'm trying to use. My plan is to try and use all of the different rails.
Yeah, I think some
available.
variety. I like the trams already in there.
Yeah, I
the
am
trams. I did the trolley, but I'm not sure if that's considered rail, but it's in there. I got my industry up. I'm gonna get some railroads
Also-
going as well.
I love how you staggered the height going up there with those buildings.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if that was like intentional. I think it was like the three that kind of like echelon
Yeah.
over there. That looks so cool.
Trying to get somewhat of a skyline.
I like it. No, it's really nice.
But last time, time kind of got on my bad side, so
Right,
I'm
we have
trying to.
we have a 1 minute poll in chat. Does a trolleybus count as rail?
I don't think so because it's not really on rails.
No, it's not,
No,
but it's in there.
Like
but
the
it is
overhead's
sort of
on like rail wires, but
yeah, I was going to say, and because of that, it does kind of have to stick to a predefined route. It can't just run on any road.
Very true.
But I mean, we already have trams in the city. There's definitely something rail related either way. So you're up
Fair
against Teddy Radko, who you tied with last time. So we've invited you back to get that grudge match off the ground.
Yeah.
You're also up against Eclipse Chris and Tails and Wings. So what do you think to
Yes.
your competition?
yeah, pretty stacked competition, I think.
It is a very stacked competition. And Tails is like a wild card. I have no clue what they're going to build.
Oh,
Agreed.
I
chat!
have
Why do
ideas
you
of what the other ones will, but
Yeah, chat. Why do you do this to me? Chat.
they just like make the vote even.
Yep,
Because that's what they like to do.
It's exactly 50-50 on whether a trolleybus counts as rail.
So I guess we'll see later.
We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, no. Trolleys in San Fran run on rails, the ones in New Orleans run on rails. Yeah, they would be kind of classed as trams, though, I think, Izumiwa. I think that's the case. Or
Yeah, I
in
feel like
this game,
trolley
they
and
would be.
tram can be interchangeable, but like a trolley bus though would definitely be like very different.
Yeah. Yeah. And to be fair, the only trolley bus I've ever seen IRL is a historical one down at the Black Country Museum. I do know that some cities have started rebuilding them. There are now modern trolleybus systems. So that would be cool to have a look at. I mean, what a great way to do an electric bus. Minxie's got the
Yeah, it
right
seems like
answer.
maybe more popular.
Oh, yeah. I think Minxie's got the answer here, though. Giggle, if you can convince people that a trolleybus counts as rail, then it counts.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Can I see a overhead of the city if you don't mind?
Yeah.
'Cause you
Oh,
were
we're
like
going for that.
speed building when you started, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at that beautiful
I
road
plan to
layout.
connect these two with railroad.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
Nice.
like that a lot. Yep, Stream Delay got me there. Yeah, you got so much more built than I thought, eh?
Yeah,
So,
speed building this time around.
so yeah. I'll tell you what, shall we do the polite thing and say, could you introduce yourself to the chat as
Yeah,
well?
we didn't
since
start
we've
with
been
that.
talking?
I made my
Yes.
terrible
Yeah.
joke, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
And we went off
That's a
the
great
rails.
introduction.
But
I'm Giggle Psycho. Most people call me Giggles or GP. I do a lot of city skylines building, lots of city skylines building, Planet Zoo, range of other similar games. Yeah, that's all I can think of at the moment.
Collector of memes.
oh yes,
There we go.
we have many collectors of memes here and makers of memes. I think with that, shall we let Giggle carry on doing building things, seeing as we're actually pretty close-ish to halfway.
Yeah, time's kind of flying. It's crazy.
Time is really flying away from
It
us.
flies.
Oh, tell me about it. Right,
Yeah.
let's say thank you very much, and we'll chat to you later on. I'm giving
All
up
right,
on calling
sounds
it
good.
a
Thank
half time
you.
now. All
Good
right,
luck.
thank you very much. Right, now that it's just us, let me just quickly do a refresh there because we're seeing.
I
things
have
go
a
a bit funky.
follow-up question to my "Do the train have teeth?" question.
Deathfear's
So
done.
here-
The co-host is Imperial Jedi. Imperial
That's true.
Jedi is our co-host. Do not worry, folks. This is still a 2-hour event. This is still
Okay, so
only a
here's the
2-hour
follow-up
event.
question.
Yeah.
How do trains hear?
Chat. How do trains hear? Anyone want to go for it? Go on.
With their engineers. Oh.
Chat. Why did I
Oh
do
my
that? Why
God.
did I let him do that? Hi there, Coaster Cook. Welcome on in as well. Yeah, I'm not
Oh my
acknowledging
goodness.
that one, Jedi. That's just
That was
no.
one of the dude. That was so good. What do you mean?
You could have signaled that it was going to be that bad,
Oh, got him.
and we just switched away from that. I think we're getting a bit of static from your end as well, Jedi.
Oh, my bad.
Yes, we are. So while Jedi fixes that, I think I'll try and take up the reins, get on the regulator, and see what happens. So what we're seeing here, I've got to zoom in on it. The making of the fourth bridge by Teddy, using monorail to make a rail bridge. Like, what in the world is that? Like, really? Oh dear, Kiggy's going to go off the rails if
Am I
there are any
fixed?
more terrible puns. You are not, unfortunately. Mighty. Tell you what, if you drop out and then come back in, might that fix it? I don't know. We'll work it out. Yeah. Jedi is going at this. So
Fingers crossed.
that's fingers crossed. Absolutely perfect.
Oh, good.
That's
Okay,
all
cool.
it took. Oh no, it's back a little bit buzzy again.
no. It's the internet police with my bad puns. That's why.
Yeah, it's folks. If you can cope with hearing Jedi with that buzz, or if it's just coming through for me, then let me know. Kiggy's not hearing it. Oh, interesting. So
Uh-oh, did I break something on your end?
is Jedi coming through clear for everyone in you can't hear a buzz. Oh right, this is probably my end. Hang on, let me just do something quickly then. I'm gonna do something at my end here to see if I can hear Jedi better afterwards. I'm going to swap that to there and then quickly swap it back to... I need to find that. Cool. Let's see if that's helped.
Fingers crossed.
Absolutely perfect. Loud and clear.
Oh, good.
Loud and clear. Yep, that was my end. Dang it. No, DFM, we've already had off the rails as a pun. We've had that a few times now. I mean, oh, you've got the crazy train pun in there. We'll grant you that one. So, I mean, that from Teddy is just peak Teddy, this is, isn't it? Then if we go and have a look...
dude, it's ambitious. He's like halfway, and it's like halfway through. So this is to the minute, it feels like.
Oh, it is. Then we've got Eclipse Chris here.
Oh, I know. I wish, like, they're all so focused. I wish they would just zoom out a little bit. Giggle's giving us a good view, but I can't say I blame him, but I want to see the overhead
there's
at the same time.
A view. We've just had a quick view of the overhead of Chris's rail yard. Got plenty of switches in there, plenty of points in there if you're British. Laying down some more fencing, really sort of leaning into the sort of standard rail yard aesthetic to a big degree. Minxie, I think you're probably right there. I really do. But hey, what do you expect from Teddy these days? Now I suspect, is that going to become a car park area, do we think? And what's the new car park metro? I know that there have been multiple.
It could be like a loading, but yeah, maybe actually, I don't know. Maybe car park makes more sense.
It could.
Yeah, I feel like if Teddy could somehow make that into an asset, like I don't even know. It's just so cool in the thought of it.
It is, and remember that is all vanilla assets.
True, again, yeah, using the monorail, that's really cool.
We did that count earlier, you know, when we talked about how many custom assets people have got. Teddy has got 40. And that's up from 27. DFN and mod... Oh. DFN is saying a model train rolls into the bar. The bartender asks, what will it be?
I'm smiling so wide. I'm so excited. What is it?
Come on, DFN. Don't let me down now. You've got a Canadian all excited. You've got to give us a good answer to this. Just hook me up with a little caboose.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
Not
think
bad.
you
Not
have
bad.
I think you have the Imperial Jedi level there. I think that was pretty good. What did I start by inviting all these puns?
I know.
Really? Why do I do this to myself? Why must I do this to myself? Anyway, talking about doing things, we should do looking at everyone's screens. We should see Giggle's got population in there, working with Traffic Manager, trying to really sort of get that city alive. That's something you'll see quite a lot from Giggle, is that liveliness of cities.
Yeah, it'll be nice to see that.
Yeah, 7.5K.
Not to say that Chris and Tails and Wings won't be doing it. I don't think Teddy will get too much of a city built, but it's always good to see this variety, and like a living city is always cool.
Well, Chris is up to about 2.7K. Giggle has got 7.5. The other two are on zeros at the moment. So they are appearing to build more scenery rather than going for activity. Which, again,
I feel like Giggle's doing the classic, like, making a little bit more of an ambitious kind of project, and, like, time's kind of starting to get away, so we'll see. But I feel like, the more you partake in this event, the more likely you are to try something that's kind of like, oh, boy.
I was about to say, you would know about this, being the master of, I can do that in 3 hours, 2 hours.
Yeah, see, the 3 hours, it just sometimes gets there, eh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, DFN is asking, why don't zombies take Amtrak? I don't think. Go on. Go on. Minx is correct. Loving Tails' rails. Those rails, that interactivity.
Yeah, I'm happy that we're seeing
them.
two rail yards here. That'll be cool to compare them.
Yeah, both rail yards are looking staggeringly fantastic. And don't underestimate how difficult rail yards are to build in this game. They are not an easy build at all. Like, getting your rails lined up, getting your points lined up, or your switches lined up, picking the right assets to use to make that work. It's a big build. You know, I want to believe that Rail Yard in a snap, a 2-hour version of that, would be tricky on its own, let alone trying to go for, you know, a full city as well. Now you've got Eclipse Chris putting down some UK parking assets as props. Now he's using prop line tool to space those out. So these are going to be decorative parking spots, I think. I think these are just decals.
I think so too.
But
Sometimes
of course,
those work if they're close up to the road, though. If they have like the ones that will accept the car.
yeah, and of course, there's always the opportunity to stick some static cars in there as well. So that's also an option. We have a hat roulette on the Teddy Radko screen. Is he going to have to put a hat on? Is he going to have a hat? Yes. It's the Fez. It's a Fez. We are going to zoom in to have a look at the classic because, of course, as everybody knows, Fez are cool. And the headphones over the top of the Fez, absolute classic.
That's so good.
Peak Teddy. Go on, DFN. We're still waiting.
Sorry, Teddy's like a real life cartoon character.
Oh, absolutely. So go on, DFN. Why don't zombies take Amtrak? We need to know now. We've got all excited again. And talking about excitement, we've got an overview of Giggle City. She has got the rail in there. We were talking about the rail between these two points. Taking out that turning loop, so these are not going to be roll off stations. Oh, God. They prefer the Glorient Express.
Womp, womp, wow.
Oh!
I don't get
Oh, that was harsh criticism from Jedi there. That was harsh for you.
I think I'm too much of a simpleton. I don't think I get it.
Orient Express.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Don't worry, DFN. I got it. I thought that was quite a good one. I was impressed. You got me on that one. So carrying on through again, we've seen Giggles. It still is hand placing buildings as well, which is always a treat to see that hand plopping. Looking at the speed our builders are all going at. I mean, why would you not? How amazing are these speeds? Remember earlier on, this is just everyone's getting so much quicker.
Well, I just need more time in Planco. I don't hate it. Game's good.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have taken part in Planet Coaster in a snap.
Yeah, I like the game. I always find it a little bit intimidating to like kind of break through that like curve when you're trying to like build your own stuff. So I'm usually more of a workshop kind of guy.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, the tools that you have built in as well are very, very. You've got most of what people use PO for built in. You can clip things in as well. You can. Oh no, it was a joke. Yeah. There we go. I've just seen it. Hi. Oh, there we are. Silent Bob there with the hype as well. Now, of course, how much of a Star Wars fan are you?
Hi, you know what's funny? I want to say I'm a big one, but that's dangerous because everyone wants to quiz you. So I always kind of say like, kind of mediocre. I know some stuffs.
Now, I'm not. I will confess that I have seen 2 Star Wars films, episodes 1 and 4. Well, 4 and 1, I did it in that order. Because I know apparently order of watching Star Wars films is important.
Yeah. I feel like once you've watched them a lot, it's kind of fun to mix up the order or watch them in full episodic. So like 1 through 9.
Yeah. And of course, I'm expecting Minxie to pop up into chat and give her usual opinion that there are 3 Star Wars films, not 9.
Long live the originals. I don't know. 1, 2, and 3, I think have like really grown on me. Like I don't think I ever disliked them, but I like them more now than I did when I was younger.
The issue I've got with 1 is, well, there is one character in 1 I'm not overly keen on. Would you like to guess what that character is?
Jar Jar.
Misa, sorry. Misa no like Jar Jar
Yeah,
Binks that
that's,
much.
you know, Jar Jar's whatever. He's not
Yeah.
not the worst. You can see what they were trying to do, a little bit of comedic
You
relief and
can.
stuff.
You can. The problem is, I know someone in real life who is very, very Jar Jar-esque.
Yeah, the Darth Jar Jar. How Jar Jar could be like the greatest Sith Lord ever. I love that meme. Yeah, I feel like, you know, if we could all just collectively agree that 7, 8, and 9, you know, if we could just like redo those, that would be so cool. If they just were like, all right, guys, you know, mulligan, don't worry about the other ones. We're just gonna, you know, erase them from the internet, start again.
Well, isn't that essentially what Star Trek do? Just go stuff it. We're having a different timeline.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
if
that
you
was
want
a
the
fun way to do it,
monster,
yeah.
if you want the monster of timelines, just look at the Zelda games. And by the way, folks, 1 hour remaining. We're halfway through. That's right, halfway. 1 hour. I did get that right, didn't I? I did do the maths.
Oh, the holiday special. Yeah, that's a weird one, eh?
So, given that, yeah, I mean, shall we bring this back around to Skylines? Sorry.
Hold on, one question really quick. Did you hear about the man who hid his train set?
The man who did what? Sorry.
He hid his train set.
Oh, chat. Do
Yeah,
we
he-
want Jedi to answer this?
He was good at covering his tracks.
Do me a favor. Go to
Oh
sadtrombone.com.
my God.
Click the button. A
Oh,
fever
boy.
dream on acid. Well, to be fair. Too Legit's asking if you're a dad.
Just a cat dad. Just a cat dad.
That's not just. Cats are kids. I'm sorry,
two
cats
babies.
are. Cats are every bit part of the family, and I will not take anything other than that. But, you know, that's dad territory. You are allowed to make the dad jokes.
I literally have a cat passed out right next to me.
That is excellent news. And do you know what? Seeing as we are about halfway through, and Teddy is doing interesting stuff with bridges, shall we go and say hello to Teddy again and see what his reaction is to only having an hour left? In
Yeah, it's
fact,
rock and roll.
I think we should do that. Let's rock and rail. That's now a thing. Hi there, Teddy. How are you doing?
Hello. Yeah, the shape is pretty complete. We're
Huge progress, man. Especially the last 10
making-
minutes there.
making good time.
That is incredible.
We have some more tricks up our sleeves, which we'll get into the painting soon. And
Just be
painting.
careful. If you start
Yeah.
the painting of the fourth bridge, you'll never stop.
this is the problem in real life and in City Skylines.
Yeah.
It is the problem. Wobbly says hi to Jedi, by the way, in my chat.
Yeah. So,
Ahoy, hoy.
to
Hoi,
Shall,
hoi.
do you know what? I'm gonna, because Legit dropped in not so long ago, I'm gonna ask Legit's question to Teddy.
Yes.
So I know Teddy likes his vanilla assets. Is that vanilla or custom workshop?
We're talking about the bridge now.
I
It's
think
monorail
we're-
tracked.
It's monorail track. Is the answer to that Legit?
Yep. It's monorail track.
Yeah, you got to go back and watch the start of the VOD. Like, it's absolutely wild. It's all monorail. It's crazy.
Yeah. That structure is all built out of lengths of monorail track.
Yes.
Yep. There we
Dude,
go. Legit's just
legit.
spotted it.
Mind blowing. Mind blowing.
Look
Oh.
at the unconnected tracks.
Yeah. Oh,
It
yeah.
it looks kind of pretty how the outline is of the notifications.
does.
I have never. I want to take a
love it.
screenshot of that.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Legit is claiming that that's illegal, so apparently not legit. But you know
Oh.
what? I think that's legal. I think that is
I'll make
absolutely
it legal.
wonderful. Yes.
Yes.
That was dark. That was dark, Jedi.
Star Wars quote.
No, it's fine. Yeah, Star Wars quote.
Okay,
I
okay.
don't Star Wars. So now
So-
that you're about halfway through, how are you going for time?
Time is good. Actually, I might. I'm not going to build a city though, but I might be able to do some rail lines on the. Like, it depends. We'll try to detail this up and make.
You have more
We have
time
a
than you
bridge.
think.
Sorry.
You have more time than you think. In the last 10
Yeah.
or 15 minutes, especially, you really just like knocked us out of the park. So I feel like you
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is working out much quicker than I expected. So Absolutely.
Yeah, no, literally at the 1 hour, 5 minute mark, I was just commenting.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, man, it's ambitious. You still gotta have to do. And then all of a sudden it was like click, click, click. And I was like, oh, okay,
Yes.
never mind.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's the thing. Like you can copy and paste. So like I guess now that we're seeing that in the other in the games in the Snap channel as well. Like using like temporary sort of. I used these. What do you call it? Like temporary roads or temporary networks as a
Yeah.
guide
Yeah.
to copy over to the other side, and that's so helpful. I can
Oh,
recommend like
yeah.
using the mirror functionality of Move It. Like I can show you how it
Yeah,
works.
I gotta start doing a bit more of that stuff because I feel like I'm just kind of like a simpleton at the mods. I always do like the basics.
The problem is, I'm kind of worse. I kind of think I know how to use a mod. Think I'm kind of reasonably good at it.
Oh.
Like to the point where I've even tried to teach you Jedi once how to use one. And then all of a sudden someone comes and goes, oh, by the way, do you know you can do such and such?
Oh
And
my
it's
god,
like, no,
yeah.
I didn't know this. So this is
So-
the mirror function.
The mirror function, yes. I've realized I've been sitting in front of it all stream, and I've been telling it. Then you click here in the Move It UI, and like you click here, and nobody can see anything. That's
We can
a
see
common
it.
problem. Now you can see it, and then you basically select a segment like this, and it will copy everything you selected, like sort of related to that segment. So you can use this to like I basically only did 1/4 of this arch. And then I copied it
Oh
over to the
my
other side, and then I
word.
copied it over to the other side. So
Yeah,
it's-
that's what impressed me so much about the
That is
sweetness here.
amazing.
it's very when you know the Move It tools, you can do so many weird stuff and get so much.
Wow.
It's really really good. I was so happy when I like look into the Move It page on Steam and look like what kind of stuff does it and what hotkeys and
Man, you should make a YouTube video on this stuff, eh?
yeah,
You
probably
really
yeah,
should.
absolutely yeah.
And let us know
Good idea,
because
actually.
I think Games in a Snap
Thanks,
needs
Taylor.
to tweet that out.
Yeah.
Because that is definitely one of our snap. That's got to be a snap speed building tip. But,
Yes, absolutely.
wow.
Especially, I mean, it's not just when you will build like I realize not a lot of people want to build like weird stuff and like this, but it's really useful for many other types of builds and details.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I mean, you might push some of these things to their limits, but these technical tricks are very useful for anyone.
yeah,
This
absolutely.
isn't just for going ham.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
just demonstrates that you can go ham should you so choose.
Yes, that's a little bit how it works, I guess.
Very much so.
I am going to try to connect this rail line up, or the rail of the bridge, and maybe build
Yeah.
some sort of entry archways because there's some cool
Oh,
arch sort of entries on the actual fourth bridge.
There really
Um,
are.
And
Yeah. So I guess that this was the plan, no matter what map you were given.
yes. You
Yeah.
give me an open desert map, I would have built the fourth bridge regardless, probably.
love it.
No,
Just build a canyon or
that
something,
is
right?
amazing.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
just have to build a canyon first.
in the pre-chat, I was kind of trying to guess what you would do, and I was thinking you're going to use rails to build something,
Yeah.
and then obviously, I see, rail bridge.
Oh,
It's like, yeah,
it's
pigtail.
double rail. It's just too good to ignore it. I mean, I guess some origin. Like I have tried this before. I mean, it's not cheating to try before, but I feel like a little bit of a try hard.
Nah,
But
No, I can run practice.
after the last Cities in a Snap when we did the Old Town,
Yeah.
basically on the same map, like that same night, I just played around with this idea and I actually built a sort of a prototype of this. So some people
Oh,
might
yeah.
have seen me actually post screenshots of that before, but
I think you've
it's-
even got a video of you building bridges this way.
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
there is a video, the art of a vanilla asset custom bridge or something like that. Yeah, it's a much simpler bridge, but it's also it's easier to follow. Hopefully, so.
Yeah. If any of the mods can quickly go to Teddy's YouTube channel, please, and post the link to that video in the chat, that would be wonderful. Because I think there's going to be a lot of people wanting to watch that, wanting to learn the Teddy way of building bridges.
The Teddy way of building bridges, yes.
Because frankly, I mean, I could plop down a fourth bridge asset that's
don't-
not difficult for me. But to go
I
and
don't think
build
there is one though.
Not yet.
Well,
Yeah.
fair enough. I mean, they are, Teddy. Can you
Me
stick
too.
that up as an asset?
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm struggling with network multi-tool here to try to get the.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I no. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna change the terrain instead. Everything is gonna be flat. I'm gonna make it simple. Everything's gonna be completely flat.
Fair
There's
enough.
not gonna be any height differences.
That works.
Yep, works. We're just gonna make it a tunnel underneath this whole. Oh,
Yeah.
something happened. Oh no, it's fine.
You'll get it.
Is the stream delayed, by the way? I know that the stream wasn't super delayed last time when we did the Planet Coaster, but
Only a
I'm just
tiny
wondering. I have no reason to sort of curiosity, I guess.
bit. Yeah, no, it's always like a second or two behind for us.
Ah, yeah, okay.
But not horrifically delayed.
Nah, yeah, okay, that's fine.
And nice hat roulette. I spy a Fez.
Yeah, we were goofing
Yes.
about that earlier, eh?
Yeah, we actually got the hat now this time.
Excellent. Are you a Doctor Who fan, or did the Fez come for other reasons?
Oh my god, yeah, people keep talking to me about Doctor Who, but I don't know that. I don't know the reference. I'm not the.
Yeah, I don't know that show either, eh? I always
I'm-
get lost in those references.
Yeah, I know it's a
Okay.
big thing. I know the UK loves their Doctor Who, but I am a
we
bit
do.
lost. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my sister loved it as well for a while. She was like on and talking about
Yeah,
it.
it's a
all the
good
time.
show. I feel like UK people do love Doctor Who a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like obviously, I would probably love it as well, but I just haven't.
I absolutely think, I mean, if anyone else wants to pipe up who knows Teddy in chat, anyone who knows Teddy and knows Doctor Who, do you think Teddy watching like the Matt Smith Doctor Who would just be hilarious?
Reaction
I
video,
don't.
the reaction stream. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you've got to do a reaction stream to like
my
the Matt
God.
Smith Doctor.
Is
You just
that
do the
related
thing.
to the Fez somehow? Or...
Yeah, he is the one
okay.
that wore a Fez, one point.
Okay.
and he exclaimed that Fez are cool,
Fez
as are bow
Fezes are
ties.
cool. Fezes are cool.
Yeah, he wore
I
a Fez
cannot
and a bow
disagree.
tie.
Oh, okay, that's stylish. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he actually pulled it off. And the David Tennant episodes.
Are
Yeah.
you saying that I'm not pulling it off? Oh,
Oh, you are absolutely. You know,
it's
but
fine.
Imagine
fine.
me trying. No, actually, I'm not continuing that thought. I know what chat are like. I don't own one, so no, I,
know, eh?
can't wear a Fez.
I can send you my
Not gonna
Fez.
happen. No, you don't know my address. That's fine. No, Minxie, you're not going to give Teddy my address. I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, I need to
Oh,
give
nice use of
yeah,
network
yeah.
multi-tool to put the to get the
Oh, connect to them underground.
switch
I
in.
don't. I just do
that's
things
clever,
without
yeah.
talking about it, I guess. But
Yeah, no, nice use of the curve tool to sort of stick nice smooth points in there.
yeah.
I like a lot.
Now it's just flat though. But that's. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
That's
okay,
fine.
it's fine. Okay, just dragging it out a bit so there's a train line connecting to the bridge, so it's just not just an empty bridge. I think that would be unfortunate. So, and
Right.
then continuing doing the arch entrances, and then the last thing we will do will be the painful painting, and the painful painting will be. It will be something.
Yeah, well,
Will be
given that you
something.
have about 47 minutes left, shall we
Yeah.
leave you in peace and chat to you at the end?
If you will, it's actually fine if you want to hang out here, but yes, you have to move on to the other guys
Yeah,
as well. So.
we probably should, give other people. We
Yeah.
don't want to do too much
Usually,
undue
I'm,
prominence.
usually I'm more annoyed when you pop in and I'm like super stressed about something. But today I kind of feel like,
It's been
yeah,
chill. I'm enjoying
it's-
watching
yeah,
this.
it's working out. It's working
You're
out. I
too
can do it.
chill. And out comes the tree gun.
Yeah.
All hail the tree gun.
Yes, and I
All
just
hail
used it
that
to
tree
delete
gun.
trees.
Right, I
Oh, the
will.
forest brush is so good. I love
Oh
it.
yeah, gotta love the tree gun. Right, we
Yeah,
will
tree
chat
gun.
to you later, Daddy.
Yes.
Good luck.
So that, folks, was Teddy Radko. We're now going to go across and have our halfway chat with the. Well, we'll have a chat with Ernie, and maybe we'll have a chat with Chris as well. Hi there, Ernie and Ernie's human Chris.
It's gonna be a little bit. There's like a booming voice from above.
Yeah, that
Ah,
always catch me off guard, eh?
Yeah.
Did I manage it? Did I get one to jump? I always like
Not
it
so
when
much
I
jump,
get-
just sort of surprised me.
Ah, damn it! I wanted to get one to jump today. I thought it'd be quite funny. So, how are you doing? Given that you've got just over 45 minutes left, how are you feeling on time?
I'm having a bit of trouble because I think Forest Brush just goes over everything and it doesn't have any boundaries.
Yeah, it gives and
Oh.
takes. I wish there was a way to do like weird size brushes, you know, kind of like a brush in the shape
Well,
of what you just placed down.
I've got the tree brush thing, but it's just
You know what I mean, though.
ignoring
Yeah.
everything and then just placing trees on everything.
Hmm.
Yeah, it gives and takes.
Oh.
So it's not seeing that there's a boundary or something to hit against. It's just
Oh yeah, anarchy wise, it's just going.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Anarchy
just-
is fixed. It's not coming off.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah, that's a curveball.
Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to do as much as I want to today, sadly, because of tree brushing is failing miserably.
Oh, all hail the mighty tree gun, but the tree gun giveth and the tree gun removeth.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
I know
that's
it
what
was
I'm trying to
originally
do,
What
and
you're doing now, I didn't even know you could do. I wish that was a feature. I was just saying that. Like, what? What? That's
you
incredible.
can do that sort of stuff, yeah.
Damn it,
But
dude.
it means I'm going to have to do it all manually.
I swear, the entire day today, I'm just learning all the features within these mods that I didn't know about.
You really do. Thank you very much, Seabrooks51, for that follow. Welcome on in. Excuse me, I have a bit of a cough apparently. Oh well.
Yeah, no worries.
It'll
Oh,
be
okay. Here's
fine.
another question. How can you tell that a train has gone by?
By the sound.
You can see its
That's a
tracks.
joke. I thought there'd be a joke
Oh,
coming along. Ha,
Jedi.
ha, ha. Ernie is laughing along.
Well, your answer was good though.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the... Oh, sorry, it's still not very lit. There we are.
Oh, boy.
Me second Ernie.
Oh,
You might
another
be
Ernie.
a bit
Oh,
delayed.
hello, Ernie.
He's got a little gun and everything.
Yeah, legit is probably right. Jedi, are you Googling these?
Oh, of course. I can't think of these. I'm not that smart.
I normally Google jokes myself, so he's not the only one.
Oh no, hang on. Storm is saying, I asked a train engineer how many times his train had derailed. He said, I'm not sure, it's hard to keep track.
That's a good one.
Hey,
Yeah, I like that one. I am up for that one. Hi there, Dolga. Welcome on in. Too Legit is going for a God and Boys. Yeah, maybe. According to Kiggy, train conductors are clever and known for their ingenuity.
oh, I like that one.
I can approve. I'm liking this one.
Yeah, so I'm not very happy with my trees at the moment, and it's gonna that's my downfall today, I think.
That's fair. So what are the general plans? I am seeing rails, I'm seeing trees and boundaries. I am seeing
Yeah, I'm going for sort of the
back-
overall look and getting sort of a nice sort of countryside. I think we're going for like just a rail yard with a
Ooh, very
Yeah,
pretty.
dude, that rail yard,
yard
that turned out
of-
really nice.
with a yard of rails.
Oh yes, a yard of rails, excellent.
So
are
anything
those
to do
rails
with rail goes in here.
are those rails a yard long though?
No.
Is it a yard of yard rails?
Wow, deep.
Have you got yard rails and guardrails?
I'm not
And-
going to put this in there though. That's a bit too much.
Yeah, that's yeah.
There's a rail.
By the way, did I see
There's a
Royal Mail
railway line.
trails? Did I say the Royal Mail train as well
Yes.
in there? So what you've got's mail rail on the rails. You've got mail by
Indeed.
rail. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Apparently Kiggy has always been a fan of a funny one-liner. Guess that's why he likes monorails so much.
Hey, that's okay. That was good.
That was good. That was genuinely good.
That was a good setup.
That was disappointingly good. So yeah.
There's some more rails. Can
More
get in my
rails?
yard rail.
Yard rail.
Get a couple of those going.
Oh, nice. That's a nice rail.
We'll get some proper stuff in. We get some sleepers. Yeah.
That's some good meta.
Oh,
And
here
then you
we
can
go.
sort of let's go for some prop in. Oh, is that a building? Or no, it's supposed to be. There we are.
Oh, rail beds.
In there.
Oh, cool.
Convert.
Yeah.
PO.
Oh, here we go. Here comes the PO. Let's see what we're getting. We're
Nice
getting.
big stackaroo.
Oh, stacks of sleepers. Very nice.
Oh.
Thank you very much, Spicy Simby Cat, for that 4-month free subscription. And apparently, what's that message? Who is that handsome man in the bottom right corner? You mean the top
probably
right
is it.
corner? The top right corner, and it's Eclipse Chris.
Ah.
That's what you
Oh.
meant there. We will correct that for you. So nice.
We need to Photoshop so that we could put your beard on his face. That'd be funny.
I don't know what this is, but it's to do with rail.
Don't suggest.
Oh, we got some wood here. We got some stuff we can put in.
That's it, folks. It's official. Chris has got wood.
Yeah, we got wood.
Yeah. Phrasing.
Who cares about phrasing?
Well, apparently chat does.
Simbi, hello.
That's a meme and hi Jedi. Yes, of course, we have the inimitable Imperial Jedi co-hosting with us today.
Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for.
And with that, I
Was it
think
one of
what we'll do
those?
is we will allow Ernie and his human to continue building. Is Ernie allowed help from Chris, do we think?
If you can find out my problem for my trees, then that'd be fantastic, because placing down trees is a pain.
It is,
On
isn't it? It is. Well, I hope that you find that problem reasonably soon.
And
with that, you have about 39 minutes to go, so we'll let you go.
Yeah, I wouldn't stress it. Trees they're important, but I wouldn't.
Trees overrated.
No, they just keep us alive. It's fine.
Just start a fire and you're good, right?
Yeah, so I wouldn't bother with them.
No.
Wouldn't.
Oh, Chris, really? Right, see you later.
I know. See ya.
Ta-da.
I love it.
Gotta love it, don't you? And then in a moment, let's have a quick chat once I've had another swig. His trees have gone to sleepers. Okay. Really? We're going there, aren't we? And folks, for the first time in a while, we're going to ask you, what theme would you like to see for the next Cities in a Snap?
Pirates.
We want
how?
Cities in a Snap. We can try pirates, but I don't know how many people will get in for that. Dolga's saying clowns.
Yeah,
no,
how would you do that too?
Too many people are scared of clowns. We're not going to do clowns. While you're thinking about themes, I want themes in chat. I want semi-sensible ideas, ideally. In fact, sensible ideas would be perfection. Well, let's get some ideas in chat, and while we do that, we are going to move across and ask some questions of Tails. Hi there, Tails. How are you doing? Just to let you know, you have about 37.5 minutes left.
Wait, we have to do the +5 though.
Oh, yes, you don't. You have about 42.5 minutes left. Of course. Yeah. We had to
Tails,
remember
I love that rail yard so far. Awesome
I
start.
think it's beautiful. Do you see the detailing just outside as
I know,
well?
yeah.
Jedi?
Yeah, you're detailing in general. I really like that a lot. Good use of the trees.
Fabulous. The trees, the sort of couple of vehicles scattered around. The what would normally be referred to as cluttered as well. The amount of what you would call clutter, which I would call, beautiful detailing.
Yeah, I feel like I struggle with that. Getting all the layers just correct. I feel like I either overdo it or underdo it.
Yeah, and this just looks right to me. I don't know how to describe it other than it looks right. Got a little bit of your confidence back and building a little story now. Oh, are we in for some hot lore? Because that is fantastic to hear.
Oh, I feel like city lore, that helped sell it so much.
Oh, yeah. Lore helps sell things. Story helps sell it. And really, really glad that you're getting some confidence back as well. That is great to hear. We love that. Minxie has just paid a heck of a compliment.
Channeling the inner Slay.
Yeah, Slay would be proud of those rails. And I absolutely agree. I am convinced that he would love those. Be very proud to see them. We're just going to do a very quick refresh because we're getting a little bit of stuttering. That's it. You're back now properly. How have you found it so far now that you're about halfway through? Well, way over halfway. You're about three
Yeah,
quarters
they're more than
through.
halfway. I was like, whoa, we're getting close to 3 hours again. Let's go.
No, I'm just used to these being half-time interviews. And with about 35 minutes, well, about 40 minutes left, what do you hope to get everything you wanted done? Suppose that's probably all I'll ask, to be fair. So, Jedi, I'm seeing a water tower in the middle of a roundabout here. I'm seeing those trees hugging that road so close as well. Like
I like the curve of the road going down too.
Yeah, but that sort of outbuilding, maybe a few more buildings and details. So sort of coming into the home stretch, I believe.
Yeah, filling in a bit more, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's a great move. I really
I
do.
feel like time is so weird in this competition because you feel like you have so much when you start, and then halfway through you think you've got no time, and all of a sudden like 30 minutes left, you're like, oh, I got so much time.
Yeah,
And it just kind of
yeah,
like
but
yo-yos
hang
back
on.
and forth.
Yeah, but hang on, Jedi. That's because at the start you think you've got 3 hours, and
That's
then
true.
halfway
That is
through
actually
you get
true.
told you've only got half an hour left.
Dude,
That's what happens
every
there.
time.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, biting off more than you can chew. It's called pulling a Jedi around these parts. You
Classic.
do know this, don't
Classic.
you? Yeah, because you've always done it.
Got to be ambitious to be on brand.
Oh yes. And with that, I think what we'll do is we'll say a thank you very much to Tails, and let you go back to building without having to type answers. So thank you very much for taking the time to chat. Thank you very much for taking
Good luck.
part. And we will chat to you at the end. So yeah. Oh my word, the detailing in here is something else, isn't it? Like the little offshoots of the
Yep.
roads to the sheds. Like those.
Oh, I just love seeing rail yards. Rail yards in general, they just do it for me.
I do. I don't think I would know how to build a city without a rail
Yeah,
yard.
I feel like
It's
I do
just
struggle. I
so-
love watching the rail stuff. I feel like I struggle making it, eh?
Yeah, I mean, a quick hint for you is something like network multi-tool really helps with making rail yards.
Oh yeah.
That was the biggest one for me. But also things like Move It Mod, knowing how to use that well. It's
Prop line tool, huge in this
for-
one too.
Yeah, for those who play modded, a rail yard is a great test of how well you know your mods. For those who play vanilla, a rail yard is a great test of how well you know the rail system in this game, how well you know how networks place. Because you have to fight with them if you
Yeah,
don't know
if
it
you're
that
patient in vanilla and you do one-way
Yeah.
rails often, you can do some sneaky setups and force them to kind of take some like cool routes.
Yeah, you can. I mean, don't underestimate what you can do vanilla in this game. I know we've got 3 incredibly talented, wonderful, modded players in this. Do not let that fool you. You can play vanilla
Yeah,
or
cool.
next to
Cool when you see
vanilla.
vanilla or console players.
Yeah,
And some
console.
of them, they
Well,
put in like so many hours too. Like Two Legit, that's a cool example. I know he's in here now because like the
Yeah.
transition, because he now plays a little bit lightly modded, but brings so much of the vanilla vibes over.
yeah. Well, you've got those levels because you've got, Teddy playing heavily modded with vanilla assets.
Oh,
And then you've got folks like, Too Legit and Board Builder who play mostly vanilla, but
Vanilla
with,
light, yeah.
with a little sprinkling of mod, Vanilla Plus.
Quality
So
light stuff.
maybe the Vanilla Plus roads mod, because, some of those roads should be in the game. I don't know what mods Legit uses, but I know that Board doesn't use Move It. And uses things like Network Multi-Tool, obviously Loading Screen mod for quality of life, the mod that made train stuff work again, quality of life, but very, very, very little else. But yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's the way we all play differently. I think that interests me the most about this game and community.
It really does. Hi there, Luca, by the way. And yes, Rails. Yeah, Spicy, another VTuber. Do you know, one day I am tempted to VTube this. I'm tempted to host this as a VTuber and give that a go. I wonder if that would work.
Oh, dude, if you were a VTuber of a little construction worker or a little engineer or something like that with a little hard hat, that'd be epic.
I would, but the problem is I want to give that idea to someone else.
Fair,
I know
that's fair.
I know someone whose avatar has got the construction hat and they don't do camera-based things. I'm not mentioning their name because I don't want to pressure. But if that person buys a camera and does VTube, I would love to see that human use a construction hat and do VTubing if
Hell yeah.
they want to. So I am not calling that person out by name for reasons. And the reason is I'm not going to backseat. I'm not going to tell them to do that. But it would be something that I would thoroughly love. And you know what? I think what we really should do is go and have a chat with Giggle. But before we do that, let's just suggest that we are half an hour remaining. That's right, we're an hour and a half through there, which Jedi thinks is halfway, but no, it is 3/4 of the way through. Yes, I snuck in there before you.
No comment.
Yeah,
Bruh.
yeah.
That's all I'm saying. One day.
Oh, that is definitely gonna have to. Yeah, you know I am resisting that now. Move it in a snap, the only tool you're allowed to use, says Seven Shadows. We would need Cuboid on as a commentator for that, though. I am sure of it. If Cuboid wanted to. Talking about commentators, talking about really talking to people, let's talk to Giggle. Hi there, Giggle. How are you doing?
Good.
I'm saving more puns if you want to hear them, eh?
Of course, always.
Okay, so what do you call someone who works part-time on a train?
What?
A semiconductor. Oh my god.
That was actually quite
All right.
good.
All right, one more. Here we go. What do you call someone who clones trains?
Who? Like what?
A genetic engineer.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, we can continue. Oh boy.
So how's the build going with about 28.5 minutes left?
I'm behind.
Ouch! I didn't want to hear that.
No, you got plenty of
So-
time. No, 30 minutes is a long time.
It is. It's a good amount of time, that is. So what sort of stuff have you managed to get done? What you're planning to get done? And is there anything that you're specifically having to cut from this?
I built too big.
Ah,
Classic.
right. So what you did there, Giggle, is called You Did a Jedi.
I
A
guess.
little bit, yeah.
A little bit. Right, sorry, we'll just do that quick refresh.
I don't know.
so
It's
that-
just so easy to be ambitious. Like, I totally get it.
It is.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm giving you stick for it. Not saying I've never done the same thing before I got demoted to being the host of this. You know,
It was
not-
transport, so I was like, it's kind of like transport. So I was like, oh, I'll just build a giant city and have all the transportations and
It is.
yeah.
Right, let's get some ideas off everyone. What kind of theme would you like to see for another Cities in a Snap?
Ooh.
And chat, I want answers from you folks as well. And no, Spicy Simbicat, no. You can have a 2-hour version of that, but you can't have a 3-hour version of it.
Like I said, I'll host you. Yeah, it's tough to think of themes, though, eh?
It
is
is.
tough to think of themes.
Oh, Ghost Town.
Oh,
That's cool,
Minxie.
actually.
Ooh.
Yeah, like a Wild West or a Ghost Town, like an
Oh.
old.
Kiki's
Like semi still
got
working,
a good
maybe?
one as well. Kiki's got a good idea as well with the whole Dubai idea.
Yeah, Dubai theme. It could be kind of crazy terraforming, supersized structures.
Yeah, I
That'd be
think
cool.
I think we've got ideas around that kind of thing. Let's have more from chat. Anyway, so Giggle, what's I noticed you got
you
your
got
train in
trains now, we
between the
noted.
two
Yep,
times.
yep.
I got
Yeah.
train going in several spots. I got metro.
So you got train, you've
got
got
my-
metro,
Yeah. Got
For
my
sure,
little trams.
you got your trams in, you got your trolley bus
Oh,
in.
that's what I was going to work on. Thanks, guys.
Oh, you're welcome.
Teamwork.
I was going to put in a monorail
Oh,
Oh, that's it.
monorail, nice.
Right,
on the main route, actually.
folks, do we need the monorail song? Do we need the Simpsons monorail song?
God, what a classic.
Oh, isn't it just? Isn't it fabulous? Oh, Kiggy's just come up with another idea. Cartoon Towns. We've got some ideas coming up in chat. Do you know what? I think we should announce one of the chat ideas potentially at the end of this. Basically, chat, I'll spill beans. Normally, I've thought up the next theme by now. I haven't thought it up. That's why you lot are getting the job. Yeah, basically, I've stuffed up and thought, oh yeah, we should have a theme by now.
There we go.
So yeah, Ignis, if you're going for that theme, Jedi will be in and will probably win just because he's so practiced at it.
Wait, what am I practiced at? The fires?
City's on fire.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Right. Well, I tell you what, Giggles.
What?
Shall we let you head off, and we will chat to you at the very end of this.
Sounds good. I will panic in silence.
No, just enough time. Just enough time to pull this off. You're
Yeah,
good.
fine. It'll be fine. It'll
Yes.
probably be fine.
I'll just fill in with a whole bunch of trees.
Alrighty. Well, thank you very much for that chat, Giggle, and we will see you at the end.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
see-
Right, so that's back to just us. Oh, what do we have here? I'm not going to do anything cartoon or movie related because I would rather us not kind of skirt around.
That's true. The copyright
Copyright
stuff. That's
issues.
true.
I think we probably kind of want to do non-copyright infringement. Ignis is saying that trees fix all problems. Eclipse Chris going with, instead of using the tree gun, going with the old movie copy, paste, and rotate idea for planting trees. It's a classic. It works.
Timeless classic. Very safe.
It's, and what adaptation from sort of having a mod not work the way you want to go and then adapt and change and get the same effect a different way. So yeah, you can use mods that are not the tree gun to make this work. Now Giggle with that monorail above the road, the monorail station directly above the road. Nice, gotta love it. Gotta love the space saving aesthetic. Got to
Yeah, I
love
feel like that's like
all of the
vanilla
aesthetics
vibes,
of
but a
it.
little bit of a twist because it's a different road and not using the vanilla road for it.
Oh yeah, incredible sort of vanilla vibes, and that's something that I see a lot from Giggle. Is it's kind of that vanilla vibe, but then really hammed up. We're going to try and refresh her stream once more, unfortunately, and just sort of, I know that he hasn't really built a city, but let's have a look at that now. If you didn't know how that was built, would you say that that was an asset off the workshop?
Oh, 100%. Even knowing how it's built, I still don't know how to build it. Do you know what I mean?
That's just.
Like, we literally watched it get built. Teddy explained it. I couldn't even, if you held a gun to my head, I'd be like, that's it, bro. Pull the trigger. I can't do it.
And even if you could rebuild it, even if you could do that, to come up with the idea, to come up and
Yeah,
to
that's
come
what's
up
so,
with
it's a
the
very
way of doing
unique,
it.
clever idea. And the method, the methodology,
Well,
everything, so smart.
You know, how do you come up with the idea of looking at a monorail track and going, that's a bridge girder?
Yeah, Luca, this is literally monorail pieces. That's what's so
Yeah.
crazy. It's like 200 little dead-end one-way pieces together.
All done in a snap. Like, this was all built from scratch
Yeah,
in an hour
like
and
segment
40
by
minutes.
segment, piece by piece, like insane.
Yeah. But, you know, I mean, even if I could now go and replicate this, to come up with that methodology, to, you know, what does your brain have to do to come up with the idea on how to do it? Like, that's what blows my mind is
Mhm.
seeing these vanilla assets and
Great meme.
seeing these new things in them. Like, how do you see these things in the vanilla? I don't
That's
know.
what I was saying. This is what I love about Skylines, man. It's just like this kind of stuff. Like this many years into the game, this many hours, and we're still seeing new things like this.
We are. And,
This
you
has to be
know,
the first time someone's done something like this easily with monorails, especially.
well, I mean, I know Teddy's got a video on YouTube of him doing this kind of thing. You know, he has done this before. But just how?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And speaking of sort of uniqueness, we've got Chris there again with the UK style roundabout that's just gone off screen. But looking at those field boundaries, looking at the road going under the railway,
Yeah. This
look
little
at
farm
his
kind of.
yeah, and his use of PO, and not just sort of using it to scale with, but to use, to turn that road bridge for the railway bridge, the road railway bridge, into something that fits perfectly within the city. I know it's something he's done 1,000 times. I know it's something he does frequently. But that is still amazing. He goes in and edits those nodes. I know how it's done. It still amazes me. And then not only to do that, like doing that on its own is one thing, but doing that level of detail in 2 hours, that's just mind blowing. Just the speed.
Agreed.
It's. I'm glad. I am so glad I am hosting this these days, because there's no way I keep up with folks anymore. Like, I am kind of glad that my participation days are behind me. Yeah, I mean, Lone Bear CA.
Yeah, I'm happy
Teddy,
I'm watching today and not building. I don't
Yeah.
think I probably would have tried a rail yard, but I don't know, man. I would have struggled on this one.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at just this detail, this eye for detail as well. Not only right, trying again with the tree gun. Oh, using the tree gun to do deletion.
I know. I mean, like, you can just see it in his eyes, man. He's a natural. Like, he's just going. He's
Yeah.
not stressed or anything. I love it.
Watch the camera movements as well. I always think that that's a really big giveaway as to how panicky someone is. And if you look at
That's
Chris's camera
such a good shout.
movement,
Yeah.
it's just so smooth, so controlled. He's not whipping it around the map. He's putting it where it should be every time. He's looking at different angles and sight lines, but really really controlled.
Yeah, he's a seasoned veteran, man. I think he's coming up there for most participants. Or
Yeah,
most
I mean,
participated.
he has really taken part in a lot of these. And looking at that detail on that car park, look at how the tarmac is all worn
I know,
through.
yeah,
the
all that, man.
decals.
Those layers. That's what I was saying to Tails. Just getting like the
Yeah.
detailing layers right. I have a hard time with that.
Yeah, and again, not overdoing it, not underdoing it, not sort of, pushing things too far. I think he's about to do the same yet on the track bed area itself. So going really away from the new rail
Yeah,
yard
because vanilla
look
is
and
clean.
make
Having
used.
it like open like that. And I feel like you need a
Yeah,
little
but
bit of like dirt. Real life's kind of messy sometimes.
yeah. And to be fair, that's something I really enjoy in this game, is because the vanilla game tries to keep everything really clean. I love the idea of adding those layers of patina to a city. That's the word I think I'll use there.
Yeah,
That
I agree.
patina.
That's a good word to use.
The city has been lived in, it's been weathered, it's got
Exactly.
stories
That's
to
well said.
tell. It's not necessarily dirt or grime, it's just those layers of
Yeah.
a city that's been functional. Thanks for the reminder, DFN. What reminder was that? Because I've forgotten. I don't know what I reminded people about.
Classic.
Yeah, you know what I'm like. Kiggy's suggesting another Harbour edition build off.
Yeah, I was
good.
gonna say that would be a really fun one, eh? Harbor and freight, because that's a pretty open ended too, and you could do small
Well,
town, big town.
I mean, Harbour and Freight could be two completely different, two very, very different setups. I mean, there's a few repeats we might do. So I might just announce a repeat of one. Now, we've got to go back and look at Teddy's Bridge again. I know we've done it a lot, but the painting.
Yeah,
like,
how is he
that
doing that, I
colouring.
wonder, eh? What mod is that, do you think?
That is Moving Mod doing decals, I think. Do you know what? Let's ask about that at the end.
But it is, dude. What
yeah.
the? Like, what?
But yeah, he's now got those monorail
Bro.
tracks.
Oh my god.
Oh my
man.
word! Look at those 16,000
insane.
props over. That's ridiculous. Like,
Bruh.
but look at the difference now.
You need like a
looking
NASA grade computer for this level of detail. It's the only downside. Otherwise, it's just like, can you
Yeah.
imagine building everything with this kind of eye?
But look at the amount of difference that color makes to that bridge.
Bro, like,
You
what
know.
even? I don't understand. Like, what is this paint
I-
thing?
No idea. Anyone in
It's just
chat,
an orange
if you
decal
know,
that's just floating. I guess it's like an orange decal, and you've got the prop snapping on.
gotta be, hasn't it?
Oh, that's what's
My
so great
word.
about this game. I have thousands of hours. I have no absolute idea what is going on right now. That is the
No!
coolest thing ever.
This is ridiculously cool. That has to be a decal with props. I didn't even know prop snapping was a thing.
Yeah,
You've
you can
just
place like
educated
props
me here.
over props, and then they won't like default to ground.
What?
All of this, man. This in itself, like I'm taken away. This is so cool.
Oh my word. And with that, folks, we're 15 minutes out. We have only 15 minutes to go until this is over. What is this?
Yo, let's get
What
the
in
participant
the
links in
name?
chat, so we can get some follows out here.
Oh, I think we need to. Folks, if you are not following any of these amazing, amazing builders,
That
then
also is one of the
please-
coolest things about games in a snap / like cities in a snap for me. It's like a really good way to meet and see other streamers and just people playing the game.
it is. It's a fabulous way of meeting each other. It's a great way of, you see people, I mean, you're one of them, people who are very, very up there in, being larger creators, but everyone here is in such a level playing field.
Oh, totally.
And I just
yeah, dude,
love,
totally.
I love that. I love how, you've got people reasonably new to the game like Tails going up, taking part alongside people like Teddy, people like Chris, yourself, Giggle. We have the full
Yeah,
spectrum.
and everyone brings their own flair and uniqueness. That's what's so damn cool about this game. Like, I can't even believe it.
And you don't have to be super duper experienced to do that.
No,
I mean,
that's
you
the
look
best
at-
part.
Looking at Tails and Wings, okay, she got time in on Epic, but with in the Epic version of this, but with no mods. Not very long in the Steam version of this. And look at that eye for detail, like the trees around that church.
Yeah, I feel like if you're more of a console or
how
vanilla player, you're going to be
fabulous.
doing more of that detailing just with the vanilla assets.
Yeah. I mean, just how fabulous is all of that, though? And, and those decals, just the putting those down there, just fabulous, fabulous little touches. What an amazing, amazing build. Luca's PC really struggles with cities. That bridge would probably just crash it. I think my PC now would cope after I've upgraded the CPU, but in fairness, my machine is it's a bit powerful. It has to be to run this, to be fair.
Yeah, it's too bad this game didn't come out like a year or two later and just use more cores or something.
I hope that if there's ever another City Skylines, or if they, do an engine swap or an engine upgrade, that they can do something to use more
Oh, the
cores.
dream.
But also, don't forget that we're talking about heavy modding. Did Paradox or Colossal Order, the developers, do you think they ever expected the mod scene to be this big?
Oh, definitely not. No way.
We comment on it would be lovely if it used more cores and if it used all sorts of here, there, and everywhere stuff. But frankly, even if, look at how it's performing with all these mods. These players are still getting very, very acceptable performance. We are, 7 years in? With still great...
in.
Yeah. With
7
still
years
good
in,
performance.
7 million copies or something ridiculous like that now.
Yeah. And an amazing amount of mods. Like, some people's mod lists hold into the hundreds of mods. You can get into 3-digit numbers of mods, and the engine is still coping. Legit saying that an engine swap or upgrade would be possible without a sequel.
Oh, that's crazy, Cuboid.
I think upgrading the version of Unity would be possible, but it's, it would be a bit dicey. 12 million sold, yeah. They anticipated 300,000. Well, that's a bit of a different number.
Because, like, Transport Fever is probably... They maybe have hit 1 million, but I feel like Transport Fever was probably a few 100,000 up until recently.
I would agree. I mean, I've been watching a Transport Fever 2 YouTuber called Colonel Failure.
Oh yeah, we know him.
Um,
Yeah.
Oh, you know the Colonel, do you? Yes. Excellent. And Teddy there putting chirp in. Oh, we've got a battle of the birds, folks. We
love
have
it.
a battle of the birds.
You know you've got a little bit extra time on your hands when the memes start to appear, eh?
You say this, Jedi, but I did kind of gamble on a meme when I took part once. I put the meme in as the first thing so I
is
could break
cause
the
of
host.
the derailment. You just see that? Just I don't mean to interrupt you, but you see what Chris is up to?
Yeah, I spied. Oh, hang on. Have we just spotted why the
Ernie
derailment
is the
happened?
derailment. Yeah.
Gotta love it. You
Sneaky,
love to see
freaky.
this. You have to see. You have to love it.
Very
Oh
sneaky.
my word. And now we are coming up, folks, to 10 minutes left. That's right, folks. We are down
That's
to
crazy,
10
man.
minutes.
10 minutes, eh?
And yes, I am spamming everyone's chat with that for good reasons. 10 minutes, let's go. So we're expecting to see some final detailing off, folks. We are hoping to see, well, what are we hoping to see? What's that on Teddy's screen? He's been building, he's built that out of vanilla assets, hasn't he? He's done it again. He's building a castle. Teddy
What a
is
clever
building
boy.
a castle because what assets is he using? Oh, he's using some sort of key wall or something. Obviously with
No,
the
those are vanilla assets, eh?
oh yeah. Yes, big thank you for
Oh no,
carrying
I
me
didn't.
through
I didn't
this.
do anything. Are you kidding me? I'm just hanging out today. I kind of thought I'd be doing more. I'm glad you've been taking the reins.
Thank you ever so much for being here. Always full of surprises, Kiggy. This whole community. By the way, in these last few minutes, traditionally, I am popping off trying to describe what everyone's doing. Let me just take a few moments. Thank you, the whole community, the whole Games in a Snap community. I absolutely, honestly, as cringe as this seems, believe that you guys are the best community on Twitch.
It really is one of the
hands
best.
down.
Yeah, the cities is really one of the best.
Yeah, but especially, the Games in a Snap. How friendly is everyone around you?
Agreed.
How lovely everyone is, and how helpful. And of course, the Discord, you will see, has undergone some changes. By the way, minor thing, the Discord, there are now voice channels in Planet Coaster, in cities, and in the general area. Feel free. Please keep it family friendly as
come in.
much as
Hang
you
out, play some
can.
games.
But play some games. Stream your games in there. If you don't want to stream on Twitch, if you don't fancy firing OBS up, please do just jump into the Discord.
Oh my
jump
god!
into
Can
one
you
of the
imagine
chill
a
streams.
Discord only after party or a Discord only snap?
That might be a thing. But
Interesting thought.
just whenever you want to drop in and hang around with friends, drop in, start streaming a game. If other people want to jump in, let's make those community rooms pop off. Let's have builds in there. And if you guys want to host unofficial snaps in there, if you guys want to set yourselves 2-hour challenges and just play in those rooms, go for it. Do it. Let's make this fun. Let's do it. Let's go there. I'll be popping in occasionally. Hopefully other people from the community will pop in. If you're playing Cities or Planet Coaster, drop into those voice chat rooms. If you're playing something else, or if you just want to sit, chill, and chat with folks, drop into the build and chill room. Or into the snap and chill room. But let's start swapping more speed techniques. People who want to set little exhibition matches between themselves and don't want to stream it on Twitch, drop in there. If you want an exhibition match to stream on Twitch, then come and stream it on Twitch. Talking about exhibition matches, Jedi, how many people have you challenged?
Oh god, I remember back in the day when we were doing this a lot. Recently, it's been I haven't thought about it, but I think I've got like one that's on the go theoretically with UW at some point.
Right. Oh, nice. Well, hopefully when he gets back able to do things, you and UW drop me a message on the Discord. By the way, folks, for the exhibition matches, drop me a message. It's probably best just to come with me. And Lone Bear, absolutely welcome.
Yeah, it's tough, but I feel like you should just push yourself through it, and just see what happens.
Nobody is good with the time constraints, Lone Bear. To give you a hint,
That's almost
and
part
by
of
the way,
fun,
no,
though.
thank you, but nobody can do time constraints that well. That's the thing. I've never ever seen anyone, when I've said to them, build me a city in 2 hours, no one's ever gone, oh, that's nice and easy. Everyone's gone, you what? Build what in 2 hours? And 9 times out of 10, people have said that's impossible. And oh my word, we're normally expecting to have...
Look,
Yeah.
roller coaster. Yeah.
Tails is doing a roller coaster. We normally expect people just to be doing tidying up. Teddy is doing chirpy Nancy. So Teddy's doing a chirpy sea monster. We have Eclipse Chris with his scene of Ernie being Ernie, really. We have Giggle working in night mode with those trains running. Oh my word, what is that night view? That is stunning. I'm sorry, that is absolutely stunning. We have to look at that quickly. But then let's see Tails with that roller coaster.
Over 10K people too now.
And we have 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. Too legit does not speed run this game. Yeah, right. Luca, roller coasters, yes, they've been a thing for a short while. Very ambitious to try and build one right now, but oh my word, what an impressive thing. Yeah. I think that started as a joke that someone went, I can build that asset. So, you know, there's all of that around. So that's another use of rails. So we see Tails and Wings going
these rails.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And by the way, these do work. They are a bit janky, but the idea is you can make these work. Giggle, again, we've seen there with that night view, individually plopped buildings. I mean, I've seen Ambitious Jedi, but really, individually plopping buildings in a snap? That's ambitious. But looking really good.
But like the desired effect, though, is when we did the first interview with Giggle, getting that like building trifecta that kind of went up in that like height scale, that looked awesome.
I really did. Tails won Planko in a snap, so she's playing Planko in City Skylines. That's right, Tails did win, didn't she? I think. I will check. You know, that's how good my memory is at the moment. But yeah, Eclipse Chris there with that rail yard. Oh, Streamer Brain is 100% real. Let me tell you. Placing all the... Oh, Chris is going for the Star Wars aesthetic.
That's so nice.
Yeah,
I saw some of those assets in there. Yeah.
All the graffiti in there. And just fabulous, fabulous little touches. Again, really going for the realism, and then having only... Oh, no, look, more rails for the rail yard. And then you've got Teddy with what? He has done the whole...
It painted it too, eh?
Oh, yeah. And again, I need to know how he did that.
This is nuts.
This is... And again, this is all...
We need people with like this kind of skill set. We need to have like Black Magic in a Snap Cities Edition or something.
Oh, I agree with that. I completely agree. We need to have...
Like, oh my God, the eyeballs. Are you kidding me?
No,
amazing.
That is so real, though. That is such a... it's just incredible. And we'll
you
go
need to have
back
like
a
meteor hit and then pause, and that could be the splash, and that would be the thumbnail for like a video.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, as Lucas saying, Node Controller has opened up so many opportunities, and the Node Controller renewal, that new UI, it might be a little less powerful. So Teddy uses the old version, I believe, with more power to it. But if you're new to Node Controller, Node Controller renewal might not have quite the power of the original of the Node Controller mod, but the UI is super nice.
Renewal is so much better, I think. Once you get used to it.
Yeah, the lining up of the road edges, it's just got so many quality of life improvements. I don't know if you could do 100% of what Teddy does with renewal, but oh my word. Like the mods that have come out recently.
Renewal is good if you've never used any of them, but if you're like stuck on the old way, stay with it, you know?
100%.
Oh, he's getting a working train in the yard as well? Oh, dude, I can't... What?
Now, is that a working train or is that an animation in PO?
It's an animation with PO.
He has done a PO animation as well.
Yep. With Ernie on top.
Oh,
Cuboid, I believe you are correct, eh? I believe you're correct with that one.
I believe you are correct. I believe that's what Teddy said last time. With that, we have 1 minute left, folks. Just 1
Bruh,
minute,
I can't
except
even.
for
I can't. This is insane.
except for Tails does have an extra 5 minutes on top. Can
The
someone
roller
go
coaster's
across?
working.
Minxie, can you go
Oh my
across to
God.
Tails and say that when she sees the stops, she can carry on for another 5 minutes? Can you do
Also,
that
guys,
for me,
1 minute
please?
left. Go say hi to everyone.
Yeah, definitely. Go and say hi to everyone. You've got 30 odd seconds. Go on, speedrun the saying hi to everyone. Speedrun it,
Go,
speedrun
go.
it. You can do
Make
it.
new
Go,
friends.
go. Make all the friends in the world.
Ask
Eclipse has
questions how
purple
this black
trains.
magic's being done. Everyone's gonna have a few minutes in
Yeah.
between the interviews as well. So go there, ask some
Oh,
questions,
yes.
make some friends,
we
get some
will,
follows.
we will be having a break very, very soon. But we are coming into the last 10 seconds, folks. The last 10 seconds of normal time. What builds do we have here? What absolute magic have we seen in 3,
Oh man, I
2,
hope there's a train,
1.
for Teddy.
Stop. Except Tails now has 5 minutes on the clock. So this 5 minutes that you're seeing is
Oh
for
my
Tails
God, so
only.
good.
So can someone please go? Yeah, Tails is still building. Tails is still going. Minxie, can you be timekeeper when this ends? Can you please tell Tails to stop? I'm going to quickly broadcast that 5 mins extra for Tails. Be for tech issues. So everyone knows at least what's happening now.
10.
So I mean, again, we can't give the full 10 minutes. We give you half the time you lost, up to 5 minutes.
Yeah,
so
very reasonable.
that is the maximum. It's unfortunate, but we
Damn,
do
look at that
kind
view
of have
from
to keep this
Chris
moving.
there, eh?
That view is fabulous. That's a great view. We've got that view from
Eddie's
Teddy as
thing.
well. That view from Giggle, that very vanilla aesthetic.
Yeah,
But over-
Giggle really filled that city in, eh? She thought she wasn't going to have the time,
Oh,
but I knew
she
it.
did. And over 12,000 pop as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like an extra 2,000 or 3,000 people in the last 5 minutes there.
Yeah, like, how incredible is that? Like, we are going good guns, looking at Tails. In fact, we will focus in on Tails for these last few minutes. It probably makes the most sense. There we are. That roller coaster is working. So there you are, Jedi. You can see a working coaster. We've got rail lines. We've got them swapping over each other. You know, like they've been organically built up.
I love that church, eh?
Oh, that is just stunning. And it looks like, yes, it looks like Tails is trying to actually set up some of this city to start working as well.
Let's go.
How beautiful is this? Let's go. Everyone get across there. She's doing an incredible job. Get across there. Say hello. I want to see all the hype in Tails' chat. Go and give her the best of vibes. Give her the classic games in a snap, the amazing vibes that we have. Let's make that a thing. That rail yard as well, the use of those buildings there. Just so beautiful. Now, there's got to be a story behind why there's a roller coaster here. But that sort of beautiful old world town, the vanilla rail yard is done really well. Luca, I couldn't agree more. Done absolutely beautifully. I think, I mean, I'm sorry, chat, because this is on your shoulders. I don't know how you vote on this. I do not know how any of it.
I was gonna say, I don't know how either, because they're all so different, and they're like equally as good in different like ways.
But they're also fabulous and wonderfully done. Like, how could you? How do you make that?
I feel
decision?
like you can see that Tails comes from playing Planet Coaster with all the trees and the layers like that.
Oh, very
so
much
skill brought in
so.
from that game.
I completely agree with that. But all the trees, all the layering, just really adds texture to the city. Just adds so much texture to the game. It sort of adds a sense of terroir, a sense of place, a sense of being to everything. Everything has its place for a reason. Everything is.
I like that it's a hill as well, eh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very much so. So we've got about 1 minute and 20 seconds to go, folks. Just 1 minute 20 seconds for Tails to finish off. And the water tower in the middle of the roundabout as well, welcoming you into the town. That feels very much what I as a Brit have seen in America. What I've seen from sort of Western stuff over there.
Yeah, pretty iconic.
Absolutely iconic, completely. You've got,
Yeah,
you know,
except
a
for the
couple of
interviews, we can do
trains.
some up close.
Oh, in the interviews, we can ask to see all sorts.
Oh,
And
I see
that
Giggle
we
putting on a
will.
Tim Hortons, by the way, out of the corner of my eye. Or there's one.
Did you see a Timmy's? Did you see a
Yeah,
Tim's?
on Giggles right now, eh?
Nice. Yes. You see, spot a Canadian in the chat, folks. You
I
can
know,
spot
right?
a Tim's from 30 mile away. Or
Yo, apparently
40
there's Tim's in the
kilometers.
UK now.
Oh, we do have the odd one, yes, but we have the odd one. I've never had the pleasure. I would like to, just because I've got so many Canadian people I know, just so I can sort of share
Yeah,
in
but
the
curious if
hype.
you guys have the same like bean supplier and stuff.
I
Get a
would...
good old fashioned double.
What is a good old... Well, 5. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop for Tails as well, please. I'm back. Are you back, Imperial
I
Jedi?
am indeed, sir.
You are. That is excellent news. So I am going to quickly respin all of these streams just to give us the best chance at getting through with as few tech issues as possible. Oh, I
Well, they
love
jinxed
the
it.
fact that these refresh so quickly these days. Hi there, JJT. Yes, you can hear the incredible, inimitable
JJ.
Imperial Jedi from wherever you live now. By the way, Jedi, just a quick question before we get started with the showcases. Have you decided where you're
Yes,
moving
sir.
to next?
Oh, geez. I don't know, eh?
Because
Here,
you know,
Toronto's nice this time of year.
hi there, Wobbly. Welcome on in.
Wobbly, what's up, dude?
Refresh streams to get back delay. We've done that, I believe. So, with that in mind, I think what we probably need to do is, as we're running a bit late, shall we start on some showcases? Shall we chat to
Sure.
our wonderful builders? Chris, you think you're on a 20-second delay? You should not be on anything like that amount of delay. I've just respun your stream quickly, so do a quick check. You should only be on like a second or two to our end. What you're on from us back to you, I don't know. But we'll...
I was
Hopefully.
finding it around like 8 seconds or so, the delay, just given the
Oh.
chit chats, watching the stream and stuff.
Yeah, ouch, 8 seconds is more than I was hoping that we'd see.
It's not terrible though.
No, it's not, but we'll work on it. Right, I think what we should do is we should have a conversation with the wonderment of the Teddy Radcos.
Let's do it.
Hi there, Teddy, how are you doing?
Oh, hello. How's it going?
It goeth well, thank you.
Man, we are just scratching our heads, eh? So many questions. This like
Yeah.
black magic
So
is showing
many
us here.
questions.
Yeah, just... I think... Before we go on to the showcase, as Cuboid says, watching the showcase on the participant stream is a great way of reducing delay, getting maximum crispness, and extra bonus, it gives them more views. So please go and help our participants out as well. Let's help their numbers.
Dude, this is epic. Like that's
So-
I don't even have to say.
So did you
I like the
enjoy?
chirpy sea monster. Like
Yeah. We'll look at that later.
Did you enjoy taking part this time, Teddy?
Yes. It was fun.
Is your computer's frame rate suffering, or is this my end?
Yes. No. Yeah, absolutely. I want to show you something. You might be familiar with the mod that lets you show limits. And you see these user props here. It says 18,959.
yeah, we saw that last week. We brought it up, but you're
Yeah.
at 16,000. That's crazy for like
That
a
is-
no city build,
yeah.
you know?
There is no props on this map. The only things we have are... Okay, let me see if this doesn't crash the game. We only have decals. This is 18,000 decals, basically. There's a few more for the Sherpie, but...
That's wild.
Oh my word! Well,
this is the way this is nuts. This is probably more nuts than actually painting the real bridge. Yep. 18,000 decals.
I think what we'll do
Impressive.
is we'll give you your 5-minute timer. You
Yes,
give us a
no
quick
worries.
tour, and then we have questions.
Yes. Okay. Can I quickly ask before if it's okay to delete and replace, delete and undo these train stations, because that would give us trains going over it. Is it okay?
I think, given that that's not the main part of your city,
Yeah, I
what
think
do
that's
you
okay.
think? I think we've got to allow that.
Okay.
We've
Otherwise, you can
gotta-
just call me afterwards. It's fine. Because if I do this, we might have.
No, it'd be cool to see a
trains,
train, I
but-
think.
Yeah.
No,
It's a shame to build a bridge and then no trains on it, but
Yeah.
but I guess that's my fault. I didn't provide any services in my city, so yeah. So basically, this is the fourth bridge I've tried to build and recreate. I have a real life picture of it up here, like a few of them. It crosses the fourth of Firth in Scotland, just west of Edinburgh. It's an iconic bridge. It's an iconic landmark. It's one of the most beautiful bridges in the world, honestly. I love this bridge. It's an amazing bridge.
It is fabulous.
It is fabulous. It's unique, iconic, and all that stuff.
Such a nice flow to it.
And I've tried to recreate it best I can in City Skylines, using only vanilla assets, I guess, and content creator packs and DLC stuff, and a lot of mods. Move It in particular, Prop Painter, very important as well.
Right, what is Prop Painter?
Oh, that's what it was. Prop painter. Okay, I've never even heard of that.
Yes, there's a few different mods that let you paint the props. So basically,
we
have
thought
these.
you were using
decals.
prop
Yeah.
snapping and just doing like little colored decals.
Yeah, I can sort of show how it would look. Like we can select like a bunch of these decals.
Oh, it's a train, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was some trains. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So basically, the prop painter lets you paint decals as well. That's another really cool trick. And for some reason, decals paint monorail tracks. So that's why we have 18,000 decals here. It's probably way over the top, but it was the quickest way to just really spam decals down, so that we have way. That's why everything is lagging, and I don't recommend anyone to.
No, yeah, this is kind of crazy.
This is more of a proof of concept. Yeah, it's but it is the perfect Fort Bridge. It has this nice archway, which I think you guys didn't see before, like the entry. You can sort of go through it. There's some structural issues. There should probably be more supports below it, but
Yeah, well,
from the side it looks good. Oh my god, from the side it looks decent. Of course, since this is Scotland, the perfect Fort, we had to build a castle.
of course.
A castle overlooking, like a quick 1-minute castle or something like that, and a sharpness monster. And this is the night view. This is where I transition seamlessly into the night view.
Teddy, you are having a question from JJT. Do you know that the bird is the word?
The bird is the word. Let's go. Yes, this is the bird, and this is the word. This is the sharpness monster. Yes. It's a sharpness monster, has an ominous look to it. It has a problem with the bridge, maybe. Or maybe I don't know. It's looking in a weird way at the bridge. It has some feelings, I feel.
Yes. And again, its tail was made with monorail track.
Yes, the tail is monorail. Like everything is monorail. Like that's the meta. Like whenever I do anything, like you can just assume it's probably monorail. Unless anything else.
Like a cake meme IRL, but like monorail for cities.
Yes. The monorail tracks are just so useful. You can do. There's the most basic, useful sort of network shape you can have in this game. And I think the idea to start using monorails this way, I got that from, I think, watching like Roller Coaster Tycoon streamers and like YouTube creators using the monorail tracks in that game to make guardrails and stuff like that. So it's like,
yes,
I don't know. It feels like it's one of those really interesting. I mean, I can talk for ages about making stuff with monorails. I don't want to bore you guys too much about it, but this is basically my build. Okay, I'm finished. It's nice. You see, we have the trains going over with the lights. That's the night view. There's no more lights here, so.
Yeah. Can I ask, have you got like just a decal that is that orange? Is that how that's done? So plain coloured decals? Or is there more to it than that?
in the vanilla here you can see 17,000 instances of a beach
Yeah.
volleyball court decal. So I'm using a few of the
Oh.
decals that actually exist in the game if you have Find It mod. And the problem is they don't have a large vertical range, so you have to spam a lot of them in the vertical direction. You have to like spam and just place them above each other and like copy paste, copy paste,
Oh.
copy paste, copy paste. But they are
Oh.
basically recolorable to almost any color. There's also some ice decals, so you can have
This is
different
crazy.
versions. And some with there's even some with some texture as well, which I sometimes use to create like golf courses and stuff like that. Or I don't know.
This is absolutely.
Yeah, see, outside the box thinking that always blows me away when it comes to this
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Like,
Yeah. You can make a
how-
golf green out of these decals, for example.
How do you think up these ideas? Like, how do you see a monorail track and go, "That's the fourth bridge"? Like, how does that work in some? I know we're technically out of time, but I need to know this. How does that work in your? How did your head work? Like, in a positive way.
I don't know, but like I did try this before, like make a prototype of it just after the last. Actually, I think I didn't even quit the game, so I built it on the same map as the Old Town build. Just next to the Old Town, I built the Firth of Forth Bridge prototype, and I was like, wouldn't it be cool? Like usually I'm just in the game or like I'm just talking, and then something pops up in my head, and then I start trying it, and then like it passes these sort of internal checks, and then like if it passes sort of a threshold, it just goes crazy, and I can sit up all night just making the fourth bridge like completed, or like it could be like a prop only, like a submarine that I made with a movie export or something like that. It starts small, like just trying out stuff, and then like eventually it just snowballs, and then I go crazy about it. So
we do have a question from one of your fellow participants.
yeah.
But why?
But why? Oh my god.
Dude, I love it, man. Pushing the envelope is awesome. This is so cool.
Yeah.
There is literally no asset for the purple. Oh my god, I
For the
need to
fourth
stop trying
bridge.
to say that. The fourth
Yeah, the
bridge.
tongue twister too, eh?
Yeah. I'm always
Yeah.
trying to say the Firth of Forth. It is the fourth bridge. That's what it's called. There is no asset for it, and I like the bridge. I really like bridges in general. I like to try to make different kinds of bridges. I'm a bridge nerd, I guess, in a way.
Well,
some
this
ways.
was
So.
this was definitely the bridge episode. Like, for those who follow Colonel Failure, you'll get that joke, but this was Teddy's bridge episode.
Yeah, we're bridging over to the
Undoubtedly.
bridge building business.
See,
No.
See, that giggle from Jedi tells me that you've seen a bridge episode before.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, just a touch. Yeah. No, we're not banning Lone Bear. You don't have to have roundabouts. I know, as a Brit saying that, you don't have to have them. But another train. Follow that train. Come on, can we get some?
TGV?
Can we get some Colonel Cam action though? That's the thing.
What is
Can we?
what is
Colonel
that? Is that-
Right, a properly good Colonel Cam is you are alongside the train, looking dead at the side of it, and you go slightly
that's
slower
neat.
than the train, so you see the whole train. That is the proper Colonel Cam. But
that is
this
actually
train
kind of
is
sexy.
beautiful.
Oh my god.
Oh, that
Yeah,
two
it is.
trains.
Never
We had trains
that.
crossing each other. Trains.
Yes.
Right. Given that your time is well and truly more
Yes.
than up,
Yes.
we should move on. So
Yes.
thank you very much for that, Teddy.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, and
We will
it's been
chat.
a lot of fun. chatting with
Amazing
you
as
guys.
always, man. This is so cool
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah.
And
Thanks,
we will
Jedi.
chat to you soon.
Yeah. Amazing hosting, by the way. I've been checking. Okay, maybe we're gone now.
Yeah, Jedi, we need you back. Your hosting has been spectacular.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Right, with that, we're going to go and have a chat with your friend and ours, the king of the meme, or at least the king of the Ernie meme, Eclipse Chris. Hi there, Chris. How are you doing?
Oh, hello.
Yes.
He's come over the bridge that Teddy hand built with monorails.
That's like craziness, man.
You need to
Absolute
watch the
craziness.
VOD. You need to watch the VOD. Because
I'm not.
It's like
did he,
1,200
did
segments.
he just build a bridge in 2 hours?
he built a bridge in 2 hours.
Yeah, like PO the pieces and like they all connect to each other and stuff too, which is kind of weird. Like you could theoretically run a monorail on it, which is kind of weird.
Yeah. That's so. But there is like a 20-second delay from you guys talking, it showing on the Games in the Snap channel for some reason. But we'll just go with that, I think.
Right, well, hang on a second.
I've just appeared on the screen now.
Let's do refreshing. How's it looking nowish? I've just done a quick refresh.
It might take a few seconds for it to refresh, unless I refresh.
I mean,
I'm sure it will be fine. We'll just go a bit. It's fine.
yeah.
Anyway, so before we get started, so I've got a couple of things I just want to show Jelly. You might have seen before. You've got this.
Well, I love show and tell.
Or show and tell.
Yeah, we see a
Death Star egg timer, which does the sound.
That is epic. I don't
Not
like
quite
Star
as
Wars,
epic as the R2D2 egg timer. It's just the head turns sort of thing, and it doesn't do much else apart from just rings.
Damn
I like that.
I don't have my one piece of Star Wars merch in this room. I have a little Sphero BB-8, so a remote control BB-8 that you can control with Bluetooth from your phone. They are just so cute. And,
they are very cute.
And of course, then, because I like the game Jedi Fallen Order, I need to get a BD-1. Because that thing is just too cute. It's just
BD-1 is cute, yep.
Oh, hello, Ernie, sporting the national flag.
Hi, Ernie. How's it going? This is my other Ernie. It's my third Ernie. So I've got three of the little buggers.
Be careful, that's the trouble with Ernie's.
Sweden is a good place to get ducks about. Anyway.
Nice. Oh yeah, Minxie Rose is reminding me that I did meet Carrie Fisher and her puppy, and I had never seen a single bit of Star Wars before.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn, dude.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
When's my time start?
Well, before your time starts, did you have you had a good evening this evening with us?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I never end up not being nervous on these things. It's
I know what you mean.
every single time. It's like always rushing, and I'm like, I need to breathe. I'm not breathing.
You're breathing enough. We can hear you talking. Right, with that.
That's right.
Is there something else I can help with?
Shut up, phone. Sorry, my watch and phone were triggering off. We can shut up. No, I'm not interested. All right.
Oh, technical difficulties.
These phone assistants, when you say the name, they don't listen, but they'll just randomly butt in. Right, your 5 minutes. Let's fire that off about nowish.
Cool. So I see Teddy's bridge, and I raised in this bridge, which I hand placed every single brick and every single sleeper, all the little bits of rails I put in, by hand, using nothing but imagination. No, I'm joking. I just drew it, and I.
Can you imagine you had to do that to make bridges? Like, oh my god.
I would not do that at all. So this is my sort of build. It's a take on a bit of British, I guess, as well. So I went for just like a very long-winding track that went over viaduct down to a industrial sector and a branching off residential line, essentially, for all the passengers and such to go off where they want to. They don't run, sadly, because of the map.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sorry, had to be done.
We'll just go with what we got. We've got some cars moving anyway. So yeah, a nice little sort of typical sort of British sort of countryside. Look here, we got some fields, not really colourful fields, sadly. You got the solar panels.
Yeah, I like the solar
the road networks. We've got some English buildings in here, but the city's not the most important part. It's just something in the background just to have and have a backdrop to. And we've got a lovely little Lone Bear roundabout over here. I see a Lone Bear.
Yeah, that is definitely a roundabout.
It's a roundabout.
I have to say, though, the curb on that is rather tall.
Controversial 3-lane.
Yeah, I know, right? There's some decent roundabouts we get in the UK.
And
there are 3-4 lanes sometimes.
To be fair, yeah, I was going to say, this is entirely prototypical.
Man, two is a lot for me.
So,
3 is crazy tough. I love how that came out, the rail bridge right there.
Yeah, obviously we're on the topic of rails, so this is my nice little rail bridge which I stretched with Pierre as you were watching. Yeah, it turned out quite nicely. I didn't faff around with it too much. I could have redone the texture on the signage to make it a bit better, but it does the job.
How would you have redone that texture?
We'll come to that after. We'll get to it at the end some other time. Stop distracting me.
Yeah.
So
That's my
over to
job.
the main job here. So we've got I'll have to turn my graphics off for a second because it's very hard to get FPS. So
Yeah, the frames are definitely real.
So we come through on the viaduct, very nice countryside-esque looking countryside. Over the viaduct, very
In the
massive,
background.
large viaduct, and Ernie overseeing all the what goes on.
Yeah,
Anyway,
glad to see that Ernie is doing his job.
he's doing his job. He's always around. Then we come into the
Excellent.
rail yard over here, where I've
Yeah.
sort of put some cars just lying around, sort of industry sort of esque side of things. This is the industry sector within the city. So I've detailed in some crossings over here to
Yeah, that
get
was nice.
across.
I like that.
They're
Turned out really
beautiful.
nice.
Very
Thanks,
good
Steady.
details. Very good layers.
Uh-oh, here comes Steady.
Oh,
So a
yeah.
little bit sort of overgrownness.
Yeah.
A bit of overgrownness. We've got some nicely not pandering to any person in particular.
I noticed.
graffiti
those. I love
decals.
it. Love it.
Yeah, we picked up on who you were pandering to there.
My vote counts
You-
as 2 votes, right?
Yeah.
No, 3.
And-
It's the same amount of hours that you like to have.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I didn't quite finish my duck thing. I got them moving, but they moved independently from each other, so that happened at the last second. But hey, ducks fly, so
They
There's
do
that.
indeed. Yeah.
so I got some PO movements going on, so back and forth.
Yeah, that's
module.
clever. PO movement's really neat.
And you can
Yeah.
actually have them go together and have 2 things moving at the same sort of time. So yeah, we've got a nice little industry area, a nice big old car park, and some old buildings. We've got an IKEA. Can't be UK about a bit of IKEA going around because they're everywhere.
Oh yeah,
Um,
they are.
I'm actually quite happy with how this turned out because it was a bit bare and bland, and I managed to stick some buildings in, and it actually turned out super good, not too badly. So
Yeah. I love the restraint on the buildings as well. Like it isn't overly
yeah,
done.
it's quite sort of highly detailed, and
Now,
yeah.
I noticed that there's a derailed train.
Oh,
Yeah,
we'll get into that. We'll get into
I
that.
like that.
Yeah.
Here we have the derailment
Oh yes.
from the
Here we
topic,
go.
and of course the person who is from the person who did it is Ernie, of course. Ernie
Yeah.
is omnipotent, and you just can't move him. He's immovable.
Yeah.
So I PO'd some stuff to turn that all over. Oh, there's another decal over there. Oh, graffiti.
That is.
And I guess last but not least is my yard of rails within my rail yard. So anything that I could find that
Yeah,
had
clever
rail
meta.
within the name, I stuck in my little yard here. So
Yeah.
there's my little meme.
Oh yeah, it has to be done. And to be fair, you say that as a meme, but if you look at that, that is
It's
something
topical, yeah.
you'd see as well. Like it's not wildly out there. Now I don't profess that this is an entirely realistic build with having the
Oh
earnings
no, I go for
place.
realism but not realistic.
Yeah.
There's that difference.
Oh, that's a good way to describe it.
So I
Yes.
like the realism of the things. I like to make it look like it could be in real life, and that's what all my stuff is that I do on all now.
Yeah. I mean, I noticed just from a train nerd point of view that these are mostly British trains. You've kept very much.
Oh
of that
yes,
theme.
I've got all the British trains in here pretty much. I've got the the overground, which I've also got nestled in the train station over here.
Yeah, you've got a Electro Star, I believe that is. You've got other bits and bobs there. You've got the you've got tube stock style stuff. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's all very, very sort of southeast focused. It's not even just UK. You know, a lot of that is
That's
very
fair.
southeastern.
I like I've actually got drew all the roads around and actually made it so vehicles can actually go around and access everything. And
Yes.
I just love all the props and stuff off the workshop, all the details you can
Yeah,
get.
layering
And
of
it
it's
just
nice.
looks so good, and
Yeah.
all the layering of the textures and everything to just bring
Yeah.
it to life.
Oh, I do
And
love
that's,
that you.
that's what I'm about.
Yeah, I really love that you've put the time in to get those roads in. You know, to give it some life, to give it that
Yeah.
lively character, to give it that extra texture, to turn it from a diorama into something that feels alive. It's such an important part and such a
Oh,
huge
there we go,
part
fire.
to me. There we go. Take that on
We
your
have a
bingo
fire.
cards.
All
folks.
right.
First
That's
fire.
the bingo card, right? Yeah, that's first fire actually.
Hey Jedi, how does it feel to
Oh.
not be the one setting things on fire?
I know, right?
Technically, Teddy was the first one to be because he was on fire today.
Well, I think that there were 4 on fire participants today. Let's be honest about this. Like, I think
Yeah,
everyone
I'm
was
agreed.
absolutely
I
on fire.
just love this game. What you can do with it and how real you can make things look. And
Yeah.
if you ever want to see how much I can do when I actually got time to do it, come see on my streams on Sundays.
Absolutely. I mean, please, everyone
You
follow
get me good
Eclipse
time.
Chris. Because you've just seen what Chris can do in 2 hours. Imagine what, a couple of years?
Yeah, dude, this looks like you
Imagine.
worked on this for months. This is crazy.
Thanks.
Right.
It does seem like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. And yes, Isumiwa, at some point soon you will have to.
Uh,
What we'll do,
yeah.
I think, is say a huge thank you to Eclipse Chris. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we part?
I wish I had a better way of placing trees down because that took up a lot of my
Oh,
time.
you did a great job though with what you had. Eh?
And an
I managed
incredibly
it.
efficient one.
I managed it.
Yeah.
Whew.
Right. Well, thank you very much, and we will chat to you later on.
Thanks, guys. Cheers, Jedi. Always for you, man.
See you, my friend.
Right. So, next up, we have got Tails and Wings. We're going to bring her into the chat now, and I have some lore to tell everybody for Tails' build. So, hi there, Tails. You are in the chat now. I'm just going to refresh your stream quickly to try and avoid issues. We're not going to do a timer because I'm just going to give the lore. Could you give us some nice beauty shots? Feel free to press play and let people move if you wish. And just give us some wonderful beauty shots as I read out the wonderful lore that you sent to me. So, when the Skylines Transit Corporation built a maintenance facility for their trains next to an unsuspecting little town, they didn't know what they had coming. As soon as the first trains arrived, a barricade of tractors and other farming equipment blocked the entrance. The farmers were never informed and demanded compensation. After a long battle, the Skylines Transit Corporation had to abandon the facility. Now the farmers have claimed the building as a convenient shed for their equipment. The 2 trains still remaining on the tracks have been stripped for parts over the years. The seats from the train have been repurposed as seats for a roller coaster built from wood and steel, left over from the construction of the facility. Wow!
That's wild. That's cool. That's the roller coaster tying in too. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
I mean,
The fact that it's abandoned makes so much more sense now too.
And the idea that abandoned rails were made to create new rails.
Yeah, it's cool that the roller coaster's working too.
It is. I mean, that is such a cool set of assets to have. And a working roller coaster in this game. We've got people playing Planet Coaster in.
No, not only does it work, it actually speeds up as it goes down the hill. That's cool.
Yeah, no, it's and to do that is a lot of work because you have to manually set the limits on the tracks.
Oh,
It is a train that's reskinned, if you like, so it works with the speed limit. And then that church there is so
I love the church. I love the
beautiful.
detailing with it too.
Yeah. Yes, Coaster Cook. There's a coaster there. Luca, I absolutely agree. It was such a lovely concept.
Yeah, it's so much more tied in now with the lore. Like that's crazy how much of a story
It
that
is.
kind of cements it.
And seeing as we didn't get Chris to do his night shot, he's showing it to us on the little screen there as well. But
That is
all
true.
these
I forgot. We forgot that.
Yeah, all these fabulous buildings. I loved how you put the shed together, both sides of it, to sort of make that.
Yeah, very good
larger one.
asset to use. I like you can see through it as well.
Oh, so do I. And the abandonment of it really sort of shows through.
Yes, like literally, I did not connect those dots. I thought it was just like a little overgrown or something. But yeah, that makes so much more sense.
Yeah. No, it's what a fabulous build. And just sort of the buildings off the road and really sort of now I've seen the lore to that. Now we've all heard the lore. not only is it beautiful, but it makes so much sense. It's so of its place. So
Agreed.
I think with that, we'll say a humongous thank you to Tails and Wings. Did you have fun today? We'll ask that one question. And would you do this again?
And also, good save. Like it was looking a little nerve wracking there in the beginning, with the game loading.
Oh heck no! I am so well done, so amazing to sort of come back from that. Having a game crash in one of these can be so demoralizing, and to pull back from that and build something so intricately beautiful is just so astonishing. And a huge thank you from Minxie Rose for jumping in last minute, because again, Tails jumping in last minute to help us out, to save us. What, so much thank you.
Good people in a good community.
Yeah, what amazing,
Also,
amazing
Joy was helpful
people.
too there.
Oh, always. And how wonderful it is to see people taking part in both this and Planet Coaster in the Snap. Seeing that crossover start to happen.
Yes, actually, yes. I'm glad you mentioned that too. Tails, I was going to say, I can see that you play a lot of Planet Coaster because the way you do your trees. I thought the layering of all that was really well done.
Yeah, just so magical. I feel like we're getting a Games in a Snap community. A really big one. So with that, I think we'll say thank you very much to you there, Tails. And in the beginning, absolutely panicking, didn't know what you were doing, couldn't find assets and couldn't remember what they were called. That streamer brain and that snap brain is so real.
Classic. That combination, eh? The extra stress from the time limit. Oh man.
Yeah, no, just absolute classic. Right, well, we'll say a humongous thank you to Tails. And then before we go back, we're not going to bring him back into the voice chat. He's had his 5 minutes. But Chris did point out that we didn't ask for his night view. And by the way, we didn't ask for Tails' night view, did we? Tails, if you can hear us, could you stick a quick night view up on your screen, please? We need to start doing this.
I know we're bad.
What? Yeah. Who do you blame? I'm going to blame Pumpkin just because I can. Just because then I can say the words I blame Pumpkin on stream.
Is Pumpkin lurking?
Probably not, but
Maybe.
I'll still blame
Okay,
him.
then we'll blame Pumpkin then. Easy.
Yeah. Right, well, quickly, we'll nip across and see Chris on here. Oh, there's the Nicolas Cage sky. We have the Nicolas Cage sky there. We have got the...
Oh my god, the one true god.
Night shot. Oh, I can see why he
Bruh.
wanted that. Oh, that is fabulous. Yeah, we'll do that. Minxie is blaming Imperial distractions.
They are real.
Kiggy is suggesting it's always Pumpkin's fault. Pumpkin is right. Can someone nip across the Tails' chat, please, and ask her for some night views as well? Because, Londo's stuffed up. I'm blaming myself for that one, because I always ask for the night views. That is some fabulous night shottery, and that looming Ernie. Right. Actually, I can quickly go. Please. There we are. See, I can't even type, let alone type quickly. Let alone type and talk. So let's go back to Tails' screen because I think we're about to get night views. Because there's Chris with, again, the Nicolas Cage sky. How amazing is that? Excuse me. And then we will get Giggles on the go with her showcase in a moment. I don't know if we can get night views off Tails at the moment. I think what we ought to do is we ought to probably move on. Someone in chat, can you go across to Tails, please? Give her a hand on getting the night views up, depending on what mod she uses, if she uses any. Otherwise, sort of speed the game through. While doing so, we're going to go and have a chat with Giggle and let her do and showcasing. And there we are. Hi there, Giggle. How you doing?
Hello.
You're so patient. Sorry, I'm a chatty Cathy. We've been taking our time here.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for your patience.
Yeah, no worries.
So before we start with your 5-minute timer, did you enjoy the build this evening?
I did. I actually liked what I came out with, so
Yeah, you got so much of it done, eh?
Yeah,
it
you
was a
really
lot.
did.
Yeah. Came together very nicely in the end.
And so filled out near the end.
Yeah,
Would you do this again?
of course, always. These are always so much fun.
That is great news to hear. Thank you very much. And with that, let's have 5 minutes starting about nowish.
Okay.
Please show us your city and show us some night views. There we are. I'll get that in quick.
Yes. So I'll just show you like probably one of the best shots. Somebody bought this house too. Got it for free. Nice view of the city. But this is our eco suburb. And through it, hold on, pause. We got our first rail. Goes throughout the whole thing. Nobody can drive on this road.
Oh, that's clever. Tram priority.
Nice.
Yeah. It's only meant for pedestrians and for the transport. And it goes all the way through the downtown area. Getting to more of the high-rise buildings. And then past that is our college and shopping district.
It's like a full-fledged city here, eh?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. In only 2 hours.
Yeah. We got a stop for our metro there. And we have a stop for our metro somewhere over here.
Can we see the metro map?
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I remember like 25 minutes left. You're like, I don't know if I can get this zoned. And
Yeah,
then here we
so
are, eh?
metro's here, as you can see. There's a metro that goes to industry.
Yeah.
I got train lines. That's the line over here. And then over here, I did put in a trolley bus, which is the debate. That's fine. I have everything else. And then, so this is
you
like
certainly
the...
have rails. We could never say you don't have rails in this city somehow.
Yeah, I have rails. Lots of rails.
Indeed you do.
Lots of rails. This is more of our artsy neighborhood. Random houses, new, old shopping plaza. At the end, the skateboard park. And competitors, we have Tim Hortons and Dunkin' Donuts.
I saw that, eh? When you were showing that off.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question about the skate park? Are there any rails to grind on in the skate park?
Well, of course.
Yeah,
Had to put
excellent.
some skate parks.
Deep layers.
Oh yeah, you have to have some rails to grind. Oh, someone's even grinding on a rail.
Exactly.
Oh, nice. This I love.
Yeah. This is a new suburb. New houses being plopped down. Cookie cutter. Few older ones. But
Yeah,
fancy.
It's good organic feel to it.
Yeah. The main road all has the monorail down it, so you don't have to drive. You could just take the monorail.
Yeah.
This is kind of like our hub over here. We got the train meeting. We also have metro somewhere in here. Somewhere. There it is.
Yeah. Oh no, we've got a lot.
This is our office and touristy area. So come to an office meeting and then you can catch a game or check out the tower.
I like the use of the IT cluster there.
Yes.
Helped with not making that so
as
awkward.
well.
Yeah, no, you've done a good job with making the skyline kind of scale upward.
Oh yeah, you certainly,
Notice that in a few spots.
Skyline is definitely the word. I love how the monorail station is over a different kind of road as well.
Yeah, it's like vanilla vibes, but kind of cheeky that way. I like it.
And then you don't have to drive out to the industry. You can either take the metro or you can take the train. Both also meet up over here and over here.
Love it. All the different modes of transport.
Oh,
And that really shows. Because, you've got...
It is a big city.
Yeah. And you've got 13k pop, but no traffic.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
so everyone's using public transportation. That's why.
exactly. That's that's wonderful. And that night shot, oh, you can see the Space Needle. You can see
Oh,
just
that's nice.
the verticality really shows off as well.
Yeah, I think the
That's
one thing
just
the game got really
fabulous.
right is the nighttime lighting, especially with the roads having different colored and different
Yeah.
temperatured lights.
Yeah. Do you remember before nighttime was even introduced? 'Cause
Oh
that
God,
wasn't-
yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't straight away. I can honestly say
That
I
was the first
played this.
first DLC.
Yeah, I played this before After Dark. I think I pre-ordered it, to be fair.
Yeah, day one there was no day-night cycle. There were no tunnels. You could not change
No?
the direction of your one-way roads. That was also a really weird one.
Oh yeah, of course. I
Trying to think of
remember
other
learning
quirks.
about doing that.
A really mean thing that they allowed you to do when the game first came out, before they patched it out, was you could accidentally delete roads and rail that were kind of like half in your tile and half out.
Yeah.
So
I
you'd accidentally
remember
delete those and never be able to fix it if it was like
Yeah,
right
I
on
did that a
border
couple
edge.
times.
that. Yeah.
So crazy. It's
We
the
do have a
same game.
roundabout
Yeah, there's a
for the
roundabout in
roundabout
there.
lovers.
Yeah, a lot of
I
people
do
talk about
one
roundabout.
roundabout.
Or roundabout fancies. Train. I saw a train moving.
Yep.
Yeah, the trains at night, eh?
And for the people that I did sink this down and I tried to make it like a gradual incline on both sides. Okay, I guess that one's a little high, but that one's
that's nice.
better.
Good little bridges there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fabulous. And again, folks, remember you watched it. This whole thing was built in 2 hours.
Yeah, I have no idea how to vote, man. This is
Like-
the toughie.
Yeah, that's same.
There's some amazing builders.
I love
Yeah.
that you all did something so different. That's the best part.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, 4 of the amazing builders have taken part in this. Another one is my co-host, and there are some amazing builders in chat as well. Like, how fabulous is this? But that night view, that lighting, the lights
Love
on
it.
the trams, watching the trams come through, and
Yeah,
I
it's clever
do
with the
love
tram
how
only. I like that.
I
Yeah.
love how the trams are going over grass as well. I really love the eco vibes that are given out there.
Yeah, this is more of like the eco side of the city.
Right. Well, with that, I
Green.
think what we'll do is we'll say a great big huge thank you to Giggle. And
Yeah.
then
For sure.
we'll say thank you, goodbye, and then we'll do voting. So,
Good job.
yeah. Lone Bear's saying if I do a highway or freeway build, let you know.
Oh,
Lone Bear,
dude, it's been a while, eh?
I'll tell you something. There's a problem with a highway freeway intersection in a snap. The problem is I don't want to host an intersection in a snap because I want in on it.
Yo, I would do that one, man. I could host that. That'd be good.
That would be funny. Right, let's quickly, beforehand, we have a night view off Tails. Wow.
Oh yeah, sure we
That
do.
mood lighting. That mood lighting is something else.
That's the coaster.
Yeah. Jedi host, let's go. Jedi, I think
Dude,
you're a
I would do the 3-hour thing too, man. I know that's still kind of the meme, but I would host it. This is
No,
what it would feel
not
like, you know, a bit of a longer event today, right? This is the vibe.
Not happening. The icons
If you're
are
just
doomed.
tuning in now, you'd think today maybe was a 3-hour event.
I'd think it was closer to a 4 or 5, honestly.
Exactly.
Right, now that we've seen Tails' night shot, and that is fabulous, we're going to go back to everyone's screens and we're going to run a poll. And
The
I don't know.
voting. Here's the moment we've all been waiting for.
right. Winner, is it going to be Teddy Radko? Is it going to be Tails and Wings? Is it going to be Eclipse Chris? Or is it going to be I can type Giggle Psycho?
And go visit those people and say hi.
Yeah, go and visit
The
those
links are in the
wonderful
chat.
people. We have got a 3-minute vote starting now. If you can't see the vote in the chat, then /vote1 gives you Teddy Radko, /vote2 for Tails and Wings, /vote3 for Eclipse Chris.
Oh my god, I
Slash
swear to God,
vote
this is going to
4
be
for
an even
Giggle.
down the middle vote. Oh, thank God. Well,
We
I don't
did
know.
it last
This is looking
time.
pretty.
we had a draw last time. We have got we've got 2 people pulling out in front a little bit. Come on, get your votes in. Get your votes in. Go and visit all 4 of our amazing, wonderful builders. We have got. We've got 1 person pulling away for now. I'm not going to say who it is.
I don't know. This is tough. This is tight.
No, it's back to a tie. It's back to a tie. Chat, do not tie this. Chris, you can vote. Participants, please
everyone
also
vote. Yep.
vote. Yeah. Jedi, get your vote in as well, please.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's make sure that we all get our votes in. Luca, this is hard, and if you look at how the poll's going, you can see just how hard chat is finding this. Everyone
Yes, I
is
like
finding
this is not a runaway.
incredibly.
I love.
Yeah. Oh, this is nowhere
dude.
near.
This is so close.
Oh,
this is
my
so
word.
good.
By the way, just because Jedi's liking the fact that it's not a runaway, that doesn't mean tie the vote, people. I don't want to have to run another runoff.
Vote with your heart.
Vote with your heart, vote with your head. Let's see who is going to be our winner. Is it going to be Teddy Radko, who built the 4th bridge and then painted it? Is it going to be Tails on Wings, who built the Lore City, who built
I know, such good lore. The lore connected so many of the dots for me right there in the end.
It really did. It got me completely immersed. That immersion. Is it going to be
Look at
Eclipse
the liveliness
Chris?
of Chris's right now, though, eh? With that truck going over and stuff.
Oh yeah, the master of the memes, the Ernie Wrangler, and of course that realism, that
Oh my God! Please, chat, don't tie
attention
this
to
up.
detail. Chat, don't do it. You know what
Don't
we'll
do this, please.
You know what I'll do. I will. This is like the Papal Conclave.
We'll
You will
turn the
keep
stream right
voting.
around.
You will keep voting until we get a winner. And then you have Giggle there with however many rails did you want. Thank you, Giggle. Exactly. Don't type. Vote for the build that you thought was the best, the one that you think did the best with regards to rails. And make sure, oh my gosh, I think every participant here is going to be so happy with the number of votes they've got. I think everyone is going to be really happy. No, Mobile, don't do it. Don't do it. Teddy agrees.
Ooh, Tails
with
started
Teddy.
to take away. I don't know.
Tails taking the lead. It's happened. And the winner tonight,
Tails.
let's bring her into chat. Our winner in Citizen Snap. Congratulations, Tails.
Tails, GG.
So, I think what we'll do quickly is bring everyone else into
Yeah,
this
get the whole
chat.
crew together here.
Sorry about that.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
Hello, friends.
So Tails was the winner. That was a really, really close vote. I don't know if you guys were
Yeah.
watching that or not.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
That was a close vote.
Yeah. That,
Goes to show a good story, good lore. Kind of helps tie it together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm never good
Yeah.
at law. I just can't do it. Well, my law is Ernie did this. Nicolas Cage looked over there.
Oh my
Oh
dude,
my
the one
God.
true god in the sky. That was
Yeah.
so good.
oh, yeah.
I love it.
Oh,
So,
I'm all about the memes and the fun. It's
yeah, that was so fun, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, what a great event today. You all built something so different, so
Yeah.
awesome.
What
Like,
Absolutely.
fun
I
in
fucking-
different ways.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I did it again. Sorry.
everyone,
for all
everyone
the issues
in
Tails
here,
had.
before,
Yeah, Tails
Yeah.
got thrown a curveball. Bit of a
Yeah.
slow start, but
Right.
great finish.
I want to see more.
Before
I want
I
to see
get-
more of the front of the train yard bit.
before I get shouted at by Minxie, because I will, can you all pretty please, especially after this,
And eat your savings, don't take
screenshots,
pictures.
Yeah, take screenshots. Yeah,
spam-
yeah.
spam
Okay,
our
okay.
Discord. We're going to tweet out some of these screenshots. We are
Oh, I've
absolutely
got
going
a
to do
few
that.
good screenshots to do.
Oh yes, please. Screenshots, clips, videos, GIFs of flybys. Let's get all the media out of these.
Oh
if
yeah,
you
and
can,
also
please.
you guys, the veterans who've done many of these, if you can find old clips, we're trying to put like a compilation video together.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like anytime you're
please.
competing in the snap, like from your perspective and stuff, it'd be kind of cool
Yeah.
to link all this together.
It
Yeah,
would
absolutely.
be wonderful.
I'm just doing the
So,
screenshots as we speak.
Nice.
excellent. Thank
There's
you
our
very
Lord
much.
and Savior.
Yeah, congratulations, Tails and Wings, and
Congrats,
everyone.
Tails.
So fun. Like
Congratulations.
huge fun.
Yeah, good job, everyone.
Yeah.
Just like all in all, Rails is so cool. Like I would have been too nervous to play, so I was so happy to be on this side.
Yeah.
Like you were excellent. Like it was so fun listening to. I got
Oh,
to
thanks,
listen to the hosting more today, and it was so fun.
Yeah, it's a fun treat. I like doing
No,
this.
thank
The
you.
familiar
Yeah,
voices.
it works.
Yeah.
They are Jedi. You've been recruited.
That's it.
You've
hired
absolutely
your
been.
life now.
I'll do it, man. I'll host that 3-hour event.
Oh my
And I will
God.
also host
No!
the 2-hour
No,
event with the
2.
intersections if you want to play that one.
Let's go.
I would have thought you'd have wanted in on that one, Jedi. I thought you'd have
Well,
played
I would, but I'd be happy to host.
Jedi has been drafted according to Minxie
That's
Rose.
it. I've
So-
been voluntold. That's what it is, eh?
Yeah, you've been voluntold. Now, Minxie, I think, reminded me of something else. And Tails will probably confirm this. Does this mean
Beautiful.
that Tails... Does this mean that Tails, you have won Cities and Planet Coaster in a snap back-to-back?
See,
Yeah.
that shot there,
Oh.
Tails looking at right
Yeah,
now,
they
that
have.
is
We need
That-
we need a new game to get the trifecta hat trick thing for the
Oh
next
my
time.
god,
Eh?
yeah, hat trick.
We do.
Let's
We
go.
do need the hat trick. Yeah, Minxie's confirmed it. I streamer brain there. I apologise, but yeah, Tails has won both Planet Coaster and Cities in a snap.
Kerbal, yeah, right. Who can build the
Literally.
best rocket in 2
Oh
hours?
yes, let's go. I'm up for Kerbal.
Can you
Oh my
imagine,
God.
dude? That'd be
I
wild.
can't do Kerbal.
Oh my god.
I could fail in 2
Iggy,
hours,
right.
no problem.
Kiggy,
Yes.
Luca, Jedi, Kerbal, give me a way of getting people to vote on it. Let's get it set up. I will
Surely
kill.
whoever
most-
doesn't crash wins.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. Could I don't know. We have to figure out some ways to score that, but that could be an interesting
Right,
one.
Yeah,
I've got
absolutely.
one, I think. I think it's you've got to land something on either the Mun or Minmus. The thing is,
Oh,
it's
yes,
what is the
yes.
funniest thing you can land.
Yes.
votes
Oh,
on
a
what
meme
you've
and a
managed to
serious one would be
land.
kinda
We
cool.
make an
Yeah.
Ernie in there.
If you want to make an Ernie and land an Ernie on Minmus or the Mun, go for it.
Do it.
Contract. Put an Ernie into a polar orbit of
Legit?
Minimus.
Yes.
Whoever keeps Jeb alive for the longest. Well, I'd just
Bruh.
leave Jeb on the ground. Right, let's work out a way of doing different games. I know, Samus, you've said Minecraft 1,000 times.
Yeah, so
I
does
think you
Will
even
Seattle.
came-
Like a project in Minecraft you could pull off.
He even came up with a way of doing it, to be fair, so we do need to pay that some attention.
Ooh.
If I say Planet Zoo, I'm sure I've got someone in this chat that would be up for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. GTA in a snap. No,
Yeah, right,
no, GTA in a snap is not the answer. Right. Folks, let's have this discussion on Discord.
Yes.
Let's get the, yeah, because we need
those screenshots as
this
well.
could be fun. Get those screenshots into Discord, please.
I'm doing it right now.
Tails, oh, Chris, gotta love you for that, man. Tails, are you planning on carrying on streaming this evening, and will you be back for the next one? Oh, by the way, we need to announce the theme for the next Cities in a Snap, don't we?
Ooh, exciting.
What is the next one?
The next one, we're going completely one-word
Off
themes.
the rails.
Completely off the rails and into the water. The theme
Ooh.
is water.
I'm
Oh.
so
Off the
Oh,
water, is it?
jeez.
Oh,
Somebody's
water.
going to flood
Is it
something.
water? Water.
So,
Don't say water.
Jedi, if you want to
I
flood
definitely said
something,
water. Floods in a snap?
water. It is Cities in a Snap, water.
No, it's
Play
floods
on
in the
that
snap.
theme wherever you like.
Yeah, right.
tsunami.
Tsunamis in a snap. Yeah.
Yes.
No, Samus, I am not doing that theme. This is vaguely family friendly.
You know, I technically did a water thing when I last played Jedi in doing this. When Cities and Snap was a thing. Remember the disaster sort of thing I did,
I remember that. Yeah.
the underwater sea thing,
Yeah.
and the broken Golden Gate Bridge. That was cool.
Atlantis.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Snap. It was sorry.
Man, an underwater.
Those-
scene.
those-
That
those are
would
good
be so
times.
cool.
Those were good times.
Pro tip: don't mess with sea level.
No.
Wobbly Wobile worked out. Wobbly, sorry, worked that
Except
out
when you
the
got
hard
fires.
way.
We all do.
Yeah.
It's probably fine.
Right.
This is fine. Everything's fine. Only lost the water.
It'll be fine. It might be fine. Probably be fine. Be okay,
Fine.
maybe. Right, but with
So is
that,
Tails continuing streaming? Should we?
yes.
Tails is going
Yeah,
to
Tails.
do
So,
the Raid Arena if you
thank
guys
you.
want.
Exactly.
Great.
So thank you all very much. Thank you to Teddy Radcoat, Tails and Wings, to Eclipse Chris, to Giggle Psycho, to the wonderful Imperial Jedi co-hosting tonight.
Thank you,
to
Jedi.
The wonderful Londo, dude, you never get shout out for this. You do an awesome
Oh
job.
my god, yeah, but
Thank you, London
fine.
Beard.
Your
I-
beard
I-
looks so good today.
I'm
is.
just
Thank
an
you,
idiot
Mixie,
with a
in the background.
microphone. Thank you very much to everyone who's worked hard on this. Thank you especially to Minxie.
Yeah, guys, GG's all around.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you very
Yes.
much. Thank you very much to apparently my beard. Apparently we're getting the beard.
Yes, dude, beard is on point.
So with that, huge thank yous. We will see you
Well
all
done,
on
man.
September the 10th for our next Planet Coaster in a Snap.
Hell yes.
And then
Interesting.
we will work out when we can do the next Cities in a Snap, and we will Cities in a Snap soon. Thank you all very much. Let's get this raid on the go.
Let's raid it.
Follow everyone, make new friends, and we'll see you all soon.
Yes.
Good night, y'all.
Yes.
Yes.
Look at the maps.
All right. Well, we've got a few seconds to go, and thank you all. Actually, big thank you to everyone for disclosing your techniques, for teaching us all new
that's
things.
always cool. Hey, when you pull the curtain back and you can
Yeah.
see and learn some new stuff. That is so cool.
No, thank you so much, everyone, for that. And with that, that was Cities in a Snap.